is going on, everybody? How are we doing tonight?
What is happening, people?
Wayne in here, we got Dominique in here, and we got David.
Hey, David.
Wow, yeah. What's up, guys?
I get to build my Viking ship, but I had to wait to drop to almost nothing to purchase. I really wanted this thing when it came out, but I really didn't want to spend $120 on it. Wait a couple months and it drops to 60. What do you know?
That's the way to buy them.
Yeah, there was a lot of discussion about that on one of the channels this past week about Lego overpricing and then panic fixing.
Well, so I don't really understand the portion that what's going on, Brick Bay, what's going on, Rusty. Like we all know Lego prices themselves out on some sets. We all know that. And a good example is like
Okay, come on over.
Black
He's just
Panther.
getting started.
She's on.
I know, but she said she would have built that with him if she had known. I said, come on.
The Black Panther's bus. That was a big one. Nobody was going to pay the money for that set. And now that it's dropped, I still don't think too many people are buying it. There's a lot of people that have finally seen that it's good for pieces. But I don't know if that price point is good. And I think Lego kind of realizes that on some things. A huge mistake I think they're about to make is that the new Marvel set. I announced it and talked about it on Good Morning Brick World, but we didn't have pictures, and now we have pictures of it. It's only 480 pieces, 3 minifigures, and it's $90.
Oh yeah, I saw that today. I was like, what the heck were they thinking?
So I mean that's pretty high up there for price per piece. And I don't see that thing doing very well. I mean, you used to be able to get a Miss Marvel inside of a poly bag for $5. I don't see somebody paying all that extra money. But who knows?
Hi, Hanson. You coming to sit beside me?
I am.
And then another one, we got the pictures for both of the Ahsoka sets today, which are all 3 ships. And those minifigs look absolutely fantastic.
On which one?
The Ahsoka, the new Star Wars Ahsoka.
Yeah, I didn't know what you said.
Those things look amazing. I don't really care for the ships much, but I'll probably get them either way. I don't
You know you will.
Oh, I know I will. I don't think that I wonder what they're gonna do about another Thrawn fig though. That's the big key for me. I was wondering if they were gonna announce him in a set, and they haven't yet. He doesn't come with the Ghost. He doesn't come with any of the Ahsoka stuff. So I guess we'll see what they end up doing with him. Wayne said, I'm back. I did the Walmart rounds this morning. No joy on that Viking ship or anything else I wanted. There was somebody I follow on Instagram that posted that they went and got 70, I believe it was, of the 4+ Star Wars indoor set. I was like, how in the world did y'all find 70 of these? Because they were marked down to like $12, I believe. Which, more power to them. I wish I could do it. I really like this Viking helmet. I wish my Walmart would have more clearance, but I think me and Gene pretty much cleared them out. I still have not seen any of the new Jurassic Park sets, and I still have yet to see any of the. I think the newest thing we have there, like I haven't even seen the Super Star Destroyer there. I had to get this off of Whatnot.
So, Richard, full disclosure, you actually cleared Walmart out. You just did it with my money.
Well,
Whoops. Yep, that's the way it rolls.
Either way,
It's still clearing out Walmart.
I left with the buggy. I apologized to that girl, and she really didn't seem like she cared for my apology.
You know what? They can get over it.
I mean, a good 80% of those sets were spider wrapped. Whoa. So she had to sit there and undo them all.
Well,
Of the Technic motorcycles. Wow. See, I've not all that stuff, Dominique, any of that I have to actually go to Target to get.
they had the Jazz Club set.
That is Walmart.
Yeah.
That's stuff that I would have to go to Target for. And Target doesn't sell anything that big. I think the biggest thing I've seen there in a while is the Atari. Which I don't know how it did. I don't know if it really sold well or not. I know that when you come out with a big set like that, it's just like the Pac-Man. You're going to have the people that go out there and grab it 100%. Like there's the fans of that. But you have to kind of market that to everybody. And when you have that big of a set, I don't know, guess what the best way to do that is, but
I can't believe somebody would buy something like Pac-Man set or Nintendo or Atari.
the Nintendo was really cool. The Atari was really cool. It just didn't speak to me. It's not my generation type thing. I never played Atari. The Pac-Man was all right, but it was very lackluster to me.
So Richard, that was just me being 100% smart ass.
Mm-hmm.
Corey rearranged this room, and if we didn't have the camera point down at what we're building, it's Pac-Man, the Cube, and the Nintendo right behind
I'm
us.
not about to build this cow. There's a brick built cow in here, and I'm not going to build it
Why not?
because I don't care for it.
Oh.
I'm going to pull the pieces out and set them to the side, and they'll probably go to the castle. I don't really know where I'd use them at, but I don't like brick built animals. I'd rather just see a mold. Give me a mold. What's going on, Greg? What's going on, EMS Bricks? Renee says, "Oh my, that was a lot of spider wrap." Yeah, I think my Walmart spider wraps anything over, I think it's like $70 on Lego. What's going on, Greg?
Cooper.
Wayne said the only clearance success I had was picking up the noodle shops, and I have yet to get one.
I want one.
You said you want one?
Yeah. It's got the little food cart. Little brick built doggy.
Okay.
Nothing much, Greg. Just slowly building the castle. I'm gonna try to, I guess, work on it some tonight and some tomorrow. I don't think this is gonna take up too much time. It might though.
See the little
What's going on? No more.
Right there.
You can sell that.
Clearance is really hard to get up here though, because I've said it many times on the channel. Somebody up here in my area knows somebody at the Walmart and gives them a heads up or something. There's no way that those people get that lucky. Renee said we're currently rolling out our clearance hauls, sorting out. Hey, I guess Renee in Campbell City, I think I just cleared. Pretty sure I'll check. I think that I just cleared EMS out. Which is bad because I went looking the other night, and it pretty much means I'm going to have to start paying $1 per piece, and I really don't want to do that.
Oh, what were you getting from EMS?
I cleared both of y'all out. I need the big dark green plates, but the problem is most people that have them Want like $1 a piece. Yeah, see, I cleaned her out. The only thing she has is 2x6s.
Ah,
This is, I will tell y'all, I will even do this. Y'all are not going to believe this. Hold on. Present, share screen, Bricklink. For the first time in almost a year, I have no carts. None.
Ooh, look at you.
I know. I don't know whether that's a good thing or what, but I have no carts.
Tori, you're gonna have to go back and get a job now.
Yeah, shoot. Dang, Richard. I've been sorting my little fingers away today.
Well, I need dark green. I need big dark green plates.
I don't have any. I haven't seen any yet. I have, there's some miscellaneous, the odd stuff, but not the big ones.
I don't know
We're
of
gonna be-
anything else I need right now. I'm probably
We're
going to
gonna
need
be-
more of these translucent pieces, but that'll be something I've got to figure out tonight and the end of this week.
Does he mean the trans clear?
No,
No. Oh, okay.
trans light blue and trans dark blue
So where's Renee located?
in North Carolina.
Really?
Really? Where?
Hold on.
Oh, I don't.
Somewhere near Raleigh, I believe. She came and seen the castle at Brick Universe.
Oh, cool.
I was like, here, this is what all your pieces went to. Ta-da. I'm pretty sure she's out of Raleigh. No More said, I told you that trans blue and light blue wasn't enough. I know. I don't know how many I'm gonna have to get, but I don't think it's gonna be many. She said she's 2,500. Well, I ordered 1,500 of the trans light blue, 1,500 of the trans dark blue, and I think I got 5,000 tiles just in case. What's going on, Chef? EMS said she's from Lacuma. I guess that's how you pronounce that.
Lucama, maybe?
Maybe. Whiskey said, if you need white and or medium nougat masonry bricks, go to the store. Who doesn't need masonry bricks? No More said his his build might hit the 20,000 piece mark. Does that include a minifigs? You should have more than that in there. He said he stopped counting at 10. Yeah, I totally feel you on that. I just kind of guesstimate what I ordered now. After what I've done with the walkway up to the drawbridge and outside of the castle with all the leaves and stuff, and then the water, I'm somewhere around like 80,000 right now. But a lot of that's kind of like the foliage that you were talking about. It's really cheating because there's 3,000 pieces of 1x1 studs and round tiles and stuff like that. Renee said she is right down the road from Wilson.
Yeah, I looked it up. So she's in the good Eastern style barbecue area.
You mean Lexington?
No,
No.
she's in the Eastern style area.
Lexington? You said good barbecue.
Austin, that's what I said, isn't it? Austin, Texas?
Mm-hmm.
Or was it Kansas City? Oh, wait.
Nobody eats Kansas City barbecue. People in Kansas City don't even like Kansas City barbecue.
Yeah, well, their ribs were the best I've ever had. So
Do what?
The ribs.
the ribs we got in Kansas City, the best ribs I've ever had. And I love me some ribs.
We're gonna try to make them one night or one weekend.
Renee said that her dad owns Parker's Barbecue.
Oh, you're kidding me. I've eaten there a million times.
I don't think I've ever ate there. I don't even know where that's at.
That's okay.
That was Parker's was actually on a show on, it was a throwback show that was on North Carolina Weekend a couple weeks ago. They had Bob Gardner on it, who's the North Carolina barbecue expert, and they showed one of his old shows that was at Parker's. And I told Tori then, I said, yeah, I've eaten there a bunch.
I've never ate there.
Whiskey goes burnt ends.
Burnt ends are good.
Mhm.
I've never ate there. Wayne said burnt ends. What is everybody in the chat building tonight? Is anyone doing anything crazy? I did, man. I have tried to fill some people out in the lug about buying more of these Black Falcons, and nobody has any they want to get rid of. So I'm gonna eventually just, I guess, order more off the Pick a Brick wall. I just don't know when I should stop.
So a couple Fridays from now, when we go down to Ocean Isle,
Mhm.
we should go down through Wilson and go to Parker's, because we should be able to get the EMS Bricks discount at Parker's now.
And she should get the Campbell City brick house.
You get discount at food restaurants too?
It doesn't hurt to ask.
I didn't know that. Was it every 1,000 pieces you order, you get a free plate?
No, I was saying we should get the Friends of the EMS discount.
How many orders have you ordered from them?
Mhm.
No, but you ordered enough to count for me. You don't like Eastern style barbecue. I'm working it, man. I'm working it.
Yeah, for you, but you're not helping me at all.
Deliver.
Look, the more you help me, the more it helps you. You get better discounts, you get quicker delivery.
Hey, you can't get any quicker delivery.
Hush.
Oh,
Man, your slogan's getting taken down by your one employee.
you're one employee.
She said, "Let me know when you will, and I will meet you there."
Oh, that's cool. That would be fun.
I'm gonna be like Captain Planet with all of my Bricklink discounts combined.
Meeting in one spot, and we're gonna talk
know.
trash about you. Okay.
I need to start working that. I need some more Bricklink discounts. I think everybody in the chat needs them too. What does everybody think? Yeah,
Yep.
Chef, like that Captain Planet. Chef needs a discount.
Chef needs to come see us.
Chef's moving to Florida.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Been there, done that. Keep
Don't
your
you know
North
that's
Carolina.
where he's old. Old people go there to retire.
Hey, shut up. Be nice. I've been there, done that. 2, 4, 6, 7. I like North Carolina much better than Florida.
Rusty said he is finalizing his 2 mocks for Saturday. This will be the first convention that I've been to in 3 years where I'm not displaying.
Slacker.
I know that while they were talking last night in the meeting, I was like, screw it, I'm bringing the castle. I was like, I'm just going to take what I can and deal with it, or at least bring like the gate and the minifigs and the walkway and everything. But I'm not going to. I'm just going to go there to hang out.
I was gonna say that's a lot of work, Richard.
Well, but the gate that he just finished up,
Yeah.
That would be cool to show just that.
No, that right there would be easy to take. That's only, I mean, that's nothing to box that up. That's a box and a half. The problem is all my minifigures setting up and taking down. That's what takes forever. Chef said North Carolina is next to look at on my list.
Much better than Florida.
David, you did hear that right. Camel City is giving away free Lego on their Bricklink store.
I hadn't inventoried any
No.
free Legos yet.
No, the link to get free Lego is on beardedbricks.com.
Oops.
You have to go to beardedbricks.com.
And when you get there, scroll down and there's a link that says Camel City Brick House. Click it.
Y'all are funny. I can't work any more than I am.
Well, you know why I said the beardedbricks.com, don't you?
No.
Because I own that domain for Richard and I know nothing's there yet.
Oh. Oh, mercy.
Somebody's got to own it.
Richard's got a new kitty cat.
Do what?
I said, Richard's got a new kitty cat.
I do. It terrorizes Haley.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it won't let her sleep.
Oh.
He's like, he has to have somebody touching him. And I guess from where he was like in a shelter, that he's not used to like the affection that we've gave him. So now at night, he has to, it doesn't matter even if you're using a finger, you just have to touch him. And Haley rolls over. So the first thing he does is puts her paw in her hair and starts like making biscuits on her head. And she don't like that.
Making biscuits on her head. What's he gonna do when you're gone? Like Chestnut does. What's he gonna do when y'all are gone?
I don't know.
He'll get over it, won't he?
Normally when we leave the house, he goes under the bed.
Oh, okay.
And then we saw the greatest set we'll ever see get images today.
Which one?
The buildable Chewbacca.
Oh, I saw that online. He's not real attractive looking.
That thing looks horrible.
Yeah.
I don't know
And I
what they
love
were
Woody.
thinking. And why in the hell someone let them put that for adults? Like, there is not a single adult that is going to buy that.
Yeah. And I'm a big Chewy fan, but I'm not wasting my time or money on that one. He was not friendly looking.
The announcement I saw that showed it, she was talking about this is like the world's worst nightmare.
Yeah, it's not very good. Pretty hideous. That'll be something that sits in the store along with them Black Panthers busts.
And then I'll buy it and piece it out.
You mean I'll have to call y'all because I found it on clearance?
Yep.
Yeah, because there's no clearance to Lego near us.
Are y'all going to give me a credit card before I go to Brick Fair?
We'll talk about it.
Am I even looking for anything this year?
Not for
Not that I
me.
know of. That's why I said we'll talk about it, because
Yeah, I'm good. I got my houses.
I can't think of anything we really need.
We were just talking about we're running out of landscape. We gotta start figuring out what we need and what we have room for.
And we're getting ready to start parting out our display set, make more room to build more.
Rusty said that he lived in NC from 02 to 06 in the Jacksonville Camp Lejeune area. David said, so it's not me about that Chewy that looks like crap. No, it's not just you. It's everyone.
No,
it's bad looking.
it's bad.
And like I said, I've always been a Chewy fan in Star Wars.
Wayne said that my MC road name was Wookiee. I have a bunch of Chewbacca stuff. I won't be buying that buildable Chewy. I don't think anybody will be building it, Wayne.
Yeah.
Well, Richard, if you close one eye, squint the other, and turn the lights off, it doesn't look so bad.
There you go.
I was told that about me one time. I don't know. That is not a set for me at all. I'm into. I think that I've gotten to where building mocks is look at different Star Wars stuff. Because Star Wars really the big one that kind of comes out and is just very lackluster for its price. Like that Green Gots, man, that Green Gots looks good.
Yeah, that's why the whole discussion about real estate came up tonight.
Yep,
Y'all, I thought y'all ported out Diagon Alley though.
we did. But still, I like it as the tall version where the roller coaster kind of went around, not the one that fit between the diagonal now.
This one hooks between the Diagon Alley though.
I know, but it doesn't have to.
But it looks cooler that way.
My guess is it'll be one that gets built on a live stream or on 27 live streams.
And then we'll piece it apart and give it to Ashley.
That'll be one that if y'all plan on doing that with, I'll probably buy a bunch of that stuff from y'all.
Okay.
There's a small part of me that wishes I wouldn't have sold the Harry Potter stuff to y'all that I did.
I didn't twist your arm.
I know. I wouldn't have done nothing with it. I took it apart. It's just the fact of having it type thing.
Mama's in. Hey, Mom.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Mama.
Hey, Mama. She can't see my face, so she can complain about that.
I can't see my face
Hey,
when
Mom.
I don't know anything else that's going to top that by the end of the year. That will go down is, I bet, the worst set that I'm going to say that'll actually do worse than the Black Panther bus, because at least with the Black Panther bus, there was adults that were buying that for their kids because of the fact it was Black Panther, and he has like a huge following with the younger generations. I believe that will be one of the worst selling sets that we've seen in a very long time.
Agreed. Where do you go?
Because that's not even really one of those sets where you can go, oh, well, at least it's worth it piece-wise, because it looks like all it is the dark or reddish brown slopes.
Mama said you can't see my face. I'm here, I promise.
That's how we got so many more people in here, as Gene covered his face.
Oops.
That's why we moved the camera. You requested it so the people would actually watch.
Yep, that's it. That's what he told me. I asked him, I said, why are we hiding my face now? He goes, because he wants to get more people watching the show. Oh, okay.
So I do want to hear everybody. There's 12 people in here is what it says. I want to hear everybody's opinion. I am in the middle of doing a video about my faction and factions in general. What is everyone's favorite castle faction? Because believe it or not, mine's not actually the Black Falcons, but you won't know what it actually is until the video comes out. But I'm wondering what everybody else's is, because I know a lot of people are going to say Black Falcons. My favorite faction costs a lot of money to build an army with, and I ain't got that kind of money. And Gene ain't got that kind of inventory.
No, even as hard as I sort.
I buy everything y'all put of that faction up. I just bought some shields from y'all.
Yes, you did. And that funky thing you asked me about, the condition of the dinosaur looking thing that has the curly, what's the guy? He's about this tall. He has little horns on his ears.
Tom?
Yeah, he asked me about him. He's in great shape.
The who?
The Tong Tong or something, that little animal you asked me about last time.
Oh. You have like a high chance of selling that, because there's a lot of people that want them things.
He's in good shape.
Anybody in the chat need a tauntaun? I got technically 3 of them bad boys, but I only bring 2. Whiskey said the wolf pack. David said he never got into castles. And Dominique said never was really into castle. My sister had the original castle when I had space, but I did like the Forcemen. The Forcemen are pretty cool. The only thing I don't like about them is they are the plainest. The NWO Wolfpack. I'm the only one in this chat besides Wayne that probably knows what that is.
I'm doing the Wolfpack symbol with my hand.
Do you know what the Wolfpack is, though? Or who it is?
You're talking about the WWE or whatever. She's talking about
North Carolina.
Portland State.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about the good ones.
Oh, you better be nice.
And
Or
it
you just
wasn't
lost your discount.
it wasn't WWE, it was WCW.
Whatever. It was
But
wrestling.
ironically, they were all in WWE or
That's
WWF at one point.
Wrestling.
I watch it 2 times every week.
That's funny. Oh, where you going, Charlie?
Real to me, damn it. Uh-oh, Dominique, do you need a tauntaun? Whiskey said, I said NWO Wolfpack because I know Jack and crap about Castle. Dominique said, well, Robin Hood animated Disney movie was one of my favorite movies growing up, so I did like the Forcemen. Chef said, I haven't heard the Wolfpack in forever. Wayne said, too sweet. The Forcemen, I do give you that. I love the Robin Hood movie. That's one of the reasons why when they came out with the Disney 100 series, I put Robin Hood with my archers. When I get the Forcemen from Lugbolt, he will go with those. So I do have to admit, you've got a very good point there. I do see that. I just thought they're a really cool faction, but they're one of the factions, believe it or not, that had like quite a bit of sets come out with them in there. I think my least favorite faction out of all of them is kind of surprising to people too.
What's he, buddy?
That's neat. Put them out. Hold on, Charlie Boo.
Tyrus got a rigid tail or a flexible tail? Do you remember?
I don't remember. I didn't look at him that close.
A rigid.
Oh, okay. Richard said rigid.
I don't even know what you said.
17.
The tauntaun?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
they're flexible.
No, ours has the rigid tail.
What's the price on that bad boy?
Like $17.50.
So $7.
Yeah.
Deal.
Yeah.
Dominique,
Yeah,
I got your tauntaun.
$37. That's right. How'd you get it?
Well, that's before the discount, though.
Yeah.
The higher you mark it up, the more the discount becomes.
It's so full of stuff. It's so full of stuff, isn't it, Charlie? Let's go. Come on. Back it. Let's go. There you go. Go that way. Go that way. Come on.
That's pretty cool. I like this thing a lot.
What is that?
This is Viking ship. It has the I don't know what they're called. What is it called on the front of the boat? Like the ornament.
The prow.
The prow on this looks really cool. I guess I could do some research on stuff like this, but who knows? What's going on, Secret Squirrel Brick? I might Michael messages me. Michael, do you want that tauntaun? guess it doesn't. Wait. I kind of would like a bunch of these sets. I would like to do a something with some Vikings.
Yeah, the heck with army building, you're gonna build a whole navy, right?
Well, I think that I've got the 3 armies that I really would like an army of my favorite castle faction. I would. But the problem is like I said, they're just too expensive. If they came up with a new model of it, I would buy them. But I've got the Black Falcon army. I've got a clone army. I don't know what more I could really want. I would love a Stormtrooper army, but at the same time, all I gotta do is pop the clones' heads off or helmets off and put Stormtrooper helmets on. Yeah, it's the regular fig, Michael, not the brick built one. I don't think I have the brick built one. I've got the brick built dewback and the molded dewback. But I think the brick built dewback is the only thing I have that is an animal. God, I need to take apart some sets. I did fill up my box. My crate that has all my broke down sets in it is full.
Okay. Puppies are outside.
About that time to get a new house just because of Lego. Well, technically, in a perfect world, I could just have all the room. I can't have the Vikings attacking. I've already got the Lion Knights. Somebody did ask me the other day if I was going to go ahead and build the Lion Knights at Castle 2, and I was like, as soon as you donate the place and money, I'll be happy to. Luckily,
Yes, just money, right?
luckily, I'm to the portion now where like the castle still costs money to build, but it's not like it was when I was buying all those bricks. The only thing I'm finding out now that really sucks is there's a lot of, which I guess anybody like Domini that does the big builds in the cities and like the landscape scenes and stuff like that knows is it seems like the pieces that I'll want for any kind of vegetation do not really come in the color that I want. In the color that's most like it, like they have the I don't know what it's called, but the little plant piece that has like 3 prongs sticking off of it. I really would like that in dark green, but they don't make it, so I would have to just do normal green. And the normal green ones are only like 7 cents a piece on Lego's website. But if I buy those and cover up all the dark green, then you can't really tell that there's dark green. So,
Yeah, I don't think regular green would go with your mock anyway.
well, I wanted to use colors that most people don't use.
Well, they go well together.
So
They're
I'm
more
gonna. I got some stuff from Domini that's like the normal green pieces, and I threw a bunch of those in there, and I have a bunch more that's gonna go. But I'm not gonna cover it like I kind of wanted to do with those grass pieces.
Mm-hmm. So Richard keeps getting in the way.
I keep getting in the way.
I'm trying to send Mom pictures. She was asking what we were building, so I was trying to send her a picture of it. And I was like, when I don't close YouTube, it pops up at the top and it kept getting in the way.
That's just to remind you, be like, hey, you're supposed to be watching.
Yeah. But you know, you got
I would like to have that Brickmania Viking ship, Wayne, but there's other Brickmania kits. You got to remember, I'm a military person. Now, that is an army I would like to have. I would love to have a legit army, but I don't know how to do that very cheap. I've thought countless times about buying a bunch off of the Minifig Co.'s website, and I've heard a lot of like different mixed emotions about Minifig Co. I personally never ordered anything from them, but I do have somebody ordered them for me. I do have a whole entire German Panzer unit for the tank. I would absolutely love like 100 Nazi soldiers. That would make me extremely happy.
All right, steering. See how I'm doing.
Gene, by the way, I was meaning to talk about this anyway. Since it's up to me or you that are going to win the set, is it next week?
Yeah.
Yeah, next week. What should I buy? Because it's only me and you right now.
Oh, let's make it worthwhile. Do something like
I was hoping I could find something cool that was really big, knocked down on clearance, that would be fun and also useful for pieces.
What are you talking about?
But I haven't found anything that's really like that sticks out. There is I think y'all bought some to part them out. The Harry Potter Ministry of Magic.
Yeah.
The dark green 2 towers. Oh,
Yep.
hold on. We got another guest. What's going on, Harold?
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, Harold?
Hey,
The
Tori.
Ministry of Magic people have been finding on clearance, and I thought about doing that.
Yeah, I bought 2 of those sets.
I bought it not on clearance. I think that's an actually pretty cool set, though.
Yeah, it was funny because like I bought one off Amazon, forgot about it during the Prime Day thing, and I saw it on clearance at Walmart, and I was like, "Oh shoot, do I have this set? I don't know. It's the only clearance I can find at Walmart right now."
I found quite a bit, but now there's like nothing.
Yeah,
I had to go the day that they marked everything down. Like I had to beat whoever is in the area there.
yeah, I have a lot of Brickin sellers around my area.
Those Bricklink sellers just buy everything up and take them away from us.
Right? Jeez. No, I forgot who was I talking to. I was like, watch, we're gonna see these clearance items at Brick Fair, Virginia.
Oh yeah, guaranteed. They'll be at somebody's table for like marked up just a little bit.
Yeah. I was like, what the heck?
Well, the good news is we've got a customer that watches out for us. When stuff goes on clearance, he calls us and says, transfer some money to him.
Oh,
that's a pretty cool guy, though.
He is. He's watching out for us.
And he's patient too.
Very patient.
I was like, that whole scenario was kind of weird to me. And then I guess it wasn't that annoying, and I wasn't really annoyed by the whole situation until I got on the phone with the guy from PayPal, and he was acting like he was doing me some big favor.
wow.
He was like, I don't know, I don't usually do this, and it's kind of against our policy, but I can do this one time since I've seen a ton of transactions from y'all too. I'm like, just shut up and do it. Press the button.
You should have said, look, dude, he's my dealer.
Yep, my dealer.
Harold, and for everybody in the chat, I went to Walmart and found a whole ton of clearance, and the only thing I wanted was this Viking ship. So I called Gene and was like, hey, can y'all use any of this for your store? So he done a little bit of research, found out what he wanted, and I put it in a boat.
And that's where Richard's patience come in, because you've got to wait for Gene.
He sent me the money through PayPal. Well, PayPal only gave me like $300 of it and put the rest on a hold. So we had to call PayPal.
Richard's standing in Walmart waiting today.
Gene called PayPal. PayPal wouldn't just do it from Gene's end. Then I had to call, And like the person I talked to just for like 20 minutes was giving me the runaround about how technically he wasn't supposed to be doing this. He was just doing me some big, huge favor. And I lied to him and told him that I was in an area and I found a bunch of used Lego sets that were retired, and my buddy was wanting them, so he was trying to get me the money for them.
Yeah.
And the guy was just
Well,
you
weren't lying, Richard. They were retired. They were retired from sale at Walmart.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. I didn't know PayPal had a cap for that.
They do if you do not do it as friends and family.
Oh.
So if you ever send money to someone, and I don't know what the amount is because I was telling the guy on PayPal, I literally just had a guy about 3 weeks ago. I'm working on his car. He sent me more money than Gene did by like a couple thousand, and it didn't like bat an eye. It just gave me the money right away so I could buy the parts for him. And then he told me it was because Gene sent it through goods and services instead of friends and family. But the way that their side of it is set up, that Gene had to send it through goods and services
because of the business account.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's right. I was like, do you have a business account?
Yep.
And they told me that if I sold more through PayPal to get the business side of it, that it wouldn't always be a problem. But the thing is, I don't really ever sell. I mean, everything I do is normally purchasing.
This is cool. And I'm not done yet, but it's cool. She's just sitting there.
Whiskey said he placed his first order with Minifitco, and he will, I guess, fill me in on how it goes.
And here,
I hope it's pretty easy, pretty straightforward.
Minifitco?
Yeah. I know that Shy had an issue with him, and I know a couple other people have ordered from him and said that it takes a while to get stuff from them, and blah, blah, blah.
And then over here on her side,
I've never personally done anything.
Yeah, same. I haven't ordered from them.
Got one more thing to do. That is so cool.
But Gene, what kind of set would you like?
Oh, I don't know. We'll talk about it.
Newest story, newest life. We'll talk about it. All right, bag of
I gotta go buy something that I want. That way, when I rig it.
There you go.
Since it's just us, I'll be like, man, look at that, Gene. I won.
I hope my Bricks and Pieces order comes in.
Are you needing it before Virginia?
Yeah, it's the 2500 trans blue plate.
That's kind of cutting it close, buddy. When did you place that?
The 14th.
And you live in Virginia. You should have that in the next couple days.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, it's a bestseller, so hopefully, fingers crossed.
I got my order.
Richard ordered bestseller stuff, and they ran out and put him on the long lead for the same item.
Yeah, for about 6 different times.
Dang. But it said it, both of them shipped, so I hope it's not just that funky fun pack. I've noticed that anytime I order from Bricks and Pieces, like it's just the funky fudge batch, whatever it's called.
They send that separately?
Yeah, it's not separate. Like I had 2 shipping areas. Like Illinois is like where the depot's at, or the factory. I don't know what it is, but that's where all the Bricks and Pieces are coming from. And then my poly bag came from California.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just had an order that came in 2 pieces today. And the Hocus Pocus came from up north. And the 2 gifts with purchase both came from California.
Yeah, so weird.
California knows how to party. I do. Friday night, I will have my first experience at a Bricks and minifig store.
Oh, you haven't been?
No.
You better take pictures and stuff.
Since my lug is doing a show down in South Carolina,
Yeah.
they are throwing a like AFOL after dark party, and all of us are, yeah, AFOL. So we're all going to be there, tempted to spend money.
He's gonna be calling you, Gene.
That's why I asked if there's anything y'all were looking for. There's like 5 sets that I really would like to purchase, and this is including Brick Fair too. But the problem is they're just so expensive that it kind of like it just makes me not want to get them. Like the Haunted Mansion from Scooby Doo is one of them.
Yeah, we don't have that one.
Like that's
I have
just.
the van. I have the van, but not that one. How much is that one running for?
Well, if it tells you anything, the Velma fig and it's $100.
Yeah, we looked that up the last time you were talking about Velma. We don't
Yeah.
have her.
I think last time I checked, the set was like $480.
Shoo.
It's kind of crazy how things like mark up because like when the Scooby Doo sets came out, I was kind of like, are these selling well? These are on sale.
Yeah. And then as soon as they get retired, everybody wants one.
Even so, it's like you have to wait like years, I guess. I don't know. Depends. Because when I left for Japan, man, like I remember the army building was so cheap. Nexonites, for a full figs, I was getting them for $0.25.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I've noticed though, there's a lot of people, and I know it's not the only issue, but it definitely is an issue. There is tons of people in the community. I watched a stream that I'd never been on before the other night, and all they were on there doing was talking about how they went and bought clearance and all these other sets just to hold on to it to wait till the price skyrockets.
Yeah.
So everybody that's scalping and doing that stuff kind of ruins it.
Yeah.
That's the motor when it's driving.
Those darn old.
That's cool.
Rusty said I met a guy at Walmart too. He ended up getting a bunch of store displays from a Lego rep that lived around here. There's no store displays anywhere near here. The Target we have, every once in a while, will have like a Star Wars one, but I think it's been the busts in there for like the longest time. Yeah, I'll do a David. I plan on doing kind of a video just about all weekend. I just don't know if I'm going to do it of like, hey, this is what's going on in a day in the life type thing, or if I want to set it up because for the show I'm on Sundays, I'm going to be interviewing a couple guys there for their mocks to kind of showcase them. Renee, it's the one in Greenville, or the one near Greenville, I believe.
Oh shoot! I found Black Capes.
Do what?
I forgot. Like last year for my Elven army, I ordered about like 600 Black Capes. I thought I used them all. I guess not.
Are they? Is Victor gonna release anything from Brick Warriors for Brick Fair?
Maybe. Yeah, he is. I can announce that.
Is it something? Do you know what it is?
Maybe.
Is it anything I'm gonna be interested in?
No.
All right. Good.
That's
he's
bad
like-
when Harold knows what you like and don't.
He's like working on that stuff. I know he just released that Cyberpunk figure, but he has a couple like unreleased molds from the previous owners that he's trying to sell.
Well, I know that I don't. I mean, the cyberpunk stuff's kind of cool. It's just not my thing.
Yeah, it's not my thing either.
But
But
I
no,
am very, very interested in. I've not yet placed an order with them, just because I kind of wanted it to be like one of the last things I do, as far as for the army. I know that not the video that I just put out yesterday, but the video before that was me like redoing the army.
Yeah.
But I think I'm gonna redo them in another way. I think I'm gonna replace all the helmets on the Black Falcons black.
I know. I saw that and I was like, man, everyone's changing to black. Everyone changes to something else now.
Oh, yours are black?
Yeah. Everyone had. I mean, that's just preference, but I wasn't digging the whole silver with these guys because the original Falcons were black helmets.
Yeah.
So I ordered. Like I have some levies and then have some swordsmen using like these plate helmets. Not the one with the visors, it's like an old mold. And then bought some custom ones. Right now I'm working on like these custom Teutonic Knights.
Well, see, my only want to do them and change them up is I've got the Lion Knights to kind of armor up too.
Yeah.
And I don't think I know that back then you only had so much you can do, and with Lego there's even much less you can do. But with both armies rocking the same amount of or the same kind of armor and stuff, I don't know how that's really going to look. So I was going to change it up to where they're kind of separated. And basically what I was going to do was give all the Black Falcons the black helmets and some of like the dark gray helmets. And then I've got a bunch of the gold helmets for the Lion Knights since their colors kind of match with that pearl gold. And then I was going to kind of go with the Brick Warrior stuff and see what I could buy to kind of showcase the rest of it off and separate them a little more. I just don't want it to blend in.
I got you. Yeah.
I didn't know that you were doing the like black helmets on the Black Falcons.
Yeah, I mean, I was talking to Jason Charm City Brick about it. I was like, you know what? Everyone's Black Falcon army looks the same. This is like a conversation we had about almost 2 years ago. I was like, I'm gonna order all these black helmets before everyone else.
That's kind of how I felt. I was like, all right, I'm gonna switch all my stuff to flesh tones, and I'm gonna have them fighting the skeleton army and the Lion Knights. And the next thing I know, Shy's like, "Oh, I bought Lion Knights and I bought a skeleton army, and I'm switching everything to flesh tone."
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, everyone has the same idea. Like,
you can only
the
do so
flesh
much.
tone for like knights and stuff. Back in the day, that's like what me and Jason did. Like, we both collected Star Wars figs, so we'll just swap the heads. That way it saves a lot of money. But we always had flesh tone armies.
I like the flesh tones more. Though one cool thing about like me and Shy doing that and kind of you doing the same thing is I do think it would be really cool if we could all set up together.
Yeah. I mean, so I'm actually in the middle of like creating my kind of like backstory for my guys. So I always like say like, oh, this is the Eastern Black Falcon Empire, kind of like bordering along the Horde. So like my main like nemesis, I guess you could say, is like the orcs that I have. But my guys they advance in technology, so I actually have gunpowder units.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I'll probably showcase next week.
EMS said we are going to that one at the end of August. Weekend of Brick Fair, we are going to the Richmond and Charlottesville Bricks and Minifigs. There's supposed to be ones opening in Durham, North Raleigh, and Charlotte between this year and next year. Yeah, Renee, the two that are opening up in North Carolina, the Raleigh and Charlotte, are actually a part of the NC Lug.
Nice.
I talked to them at Brick Universe.
The one in Richmond, they're cool. They're part RVA.
I want to go do stuff at like. I know this sounds dumb, and we didn't really do much. The only thing I kind of we did last year was go out to eat, but this year I would like to kind of do some stuff together.
I'm like, what?
I don't know.
There's really nothing much in the area, bro.
Well, I talked to Haley about it, and I think we're gonna go no matter what. But I want to go to the Air and Space Museum up there.
Okay.
I would love to get together and all go out to eat one night.
Oh yeah, we should definitely do dinner. When you go to the Smithsonian, I would park at the metro station, take the metro there.
Is it that much easier?
Yeah. I get anxiety driving in DC because you have the main road and it kind of like splits, and you're kind of like, oh shit, do I take a right or no? I'm going on oncoming traffic now. Yeah. Oh, nice.
She said that she loves the Richmond one.
Yeah.
Take it easy, David. Have a good weekend.
See ya. Yeah, I was just there at Richmond. I ran out of dark bluish gray slope. So every Wednesday they have like a bucket thing where you get like a bucket for $25. And it's pretty decent.
It Bricks and minifigs?
Yeah. So I was talking to one of the players like, Melody, where are the dark bluish gray slopes? Like, oh yeah, Wednesdays, like they're gone.
I bought just about all the ones that Gene and them had in inventory.
Yeah.
There's a couple I didn't take just because I didn't know if I was going to need them. But
Right.
I'm going to have to buy some more to continue that front. Luckily, I don't need any of the inverted ones anymore. I pretty much got all that done. I just have to finish that front base plate out.
Yeah, one thing I liked about this castle build is that it utilized a lot of my bulk pieces I
Oh, I know. My actual personal collection is just like completely down.
Yeah. Thing is, it's like I thought the 5,000 dark bluish gray like trans plates I had was gonna suffice. Definitely did not. that thing was gone.
It takes up a lot, and because you got to think if you're using a 32 by 32 base plate, it's gonna really. I mean, it depends on how much you're actually using of the base plate, but it does use quite a bit.
Well, I had to double stack it because I have lights underneath.
Yeah.
But the way I was doing it, I was like, man, this is really like reducing the amount of pieces like very fast. So I have to think of something else. I actually might just dump the plate. Do it the lazy way.
You're gonna do that?
Yeah.
Oh,
might have to. Yeah. It's okay.
That's cheating.
I mean, like, if I've been watching a lot of the Beyond the Brick Castle interviews. Like when I see Josh and be like, yeah, if you guys see an uptick in your castle videos, hey, that's all me. I watch it at least like anytime I'm up here building, at work, in the background.
I was showing when me and Haley were eating dinner, I was showing her some of Beyond the Brick videos. It was like 2 or 3 on castles, but the one I wanted to show her was I told her that it might be a brick fair this year. I forgot the name of the guy who does it, but the Saving Private Ryan mock.
I haven't seen that one.
It's at brick fair every year. The one where they're crossing the bridge.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I always look at that thing, like stop and just like that thing is absolutely amazing.
I know I need to look at if you watch the like top or like I forgot, it's just like not playlist, but it has a lot of the World War II builds. The first video, it was like the Siege of Bastogne, and it's Ethan from K-Town Bricks.
Really?
Yeah, used to have this stuff playing in the background, and I heard Ethan's voice. I'm like, what the? So I texted him. I was like, wow, I'm watching this video of you like 5 years ago making the Siege of Bastogne, and he's like, yeah, that's me.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I was like, oh dang. I didn't know.
Maybe I'll be cool enough to get on Beyond the Brick this year.
I don't know. You got to be pretty cool for that.
I know. Watching that video of Andrew on there is so funny. Like he's just, God, he is so nervous.
Andrew?
Yeah, one of our the people that are in our lugs got on there.
He's actually kind of leading the lug now.
Yeah, and he like you could just tell he was not prepared to talk about like his mock at all.
Oh, dude, like all my videos on there, like, yeah, they're pretty bad.
Like it's like you build it for months and months and months, and then you got to talk about it, and it's like all of a sudden you know nothing about it anymore.
Well, at Philly Brick Fest, when they were there, I brought like my Japanese castle, or I guess my Shogun's like kind of like keep whatever. Well, I still don't have a title for it, but they're like, "Oh, what's the title of this build?" I was like, "I don't know." So it's a question mark, but it was like they were saying like, "Yeah, dude." Like, after that video, like we had to like turn off the comments for a little bit.
So
I had
that
like
would be do what?
I had like Harambe in there, my Ninjago ninjas. So it was like futuristic like samurai. They were fighting Bionicle. I had like mechs everywhere. Yeah.
So do you have a name for your castle?
Yeah. It's on Brick Fair. Brick Fair's website. It's Falcon Crest.
So I haven't named mine, and somebody was asking me that yesterday because I was trying to wait till like I got the Lion Knights to like really tell everybody like the story.
Yeah.
But I was told by someone that I should name my castle, and I just didn't know what to name it. So like I went to YouTube and was kind of like looking to see what other people had named or like the words that they used the most of, that type of thing. And I really like using the word siege in there, but the problem is the siege kind of makes me like think that the Black Falcons are going down, and that's not the case.
Yeah.
So I didn't really know like what to name it.
Yeah, like I said, I was like, I'm building the lore of mine, and mine are based on like the Kingdom of Prussia. So I have the Teutonic Order kind of like similarity. I kind of meshed in some fantasy Warcraft into it. I don't for like the red ones are like a different Black Falcon Order.
Yeah.
I'm creating like different like figureheads.
Legions on.
For technically my castle isn't a castle, more like a fortress.
I don't know what I should name mine.
Yeah, try and build up like some kind of like backstory or something.
Well, I have the backstory, but I just don't know what like the area. Like I started looking at like typing in fantasy places.
Yeah.
Like seeing if there was like a word or something that popped up.
Dude, when I was building this thing, I watched do you know Shaw Diversity?
I hope there's another too bad.
So he's a castle YouTuber, and I pretty like it's as if I was studying for a test. Like I was learning different terminologies, like great castles are built, how to build the perfect castle, like what needs to be in it.
See, I haven't done any of that.
Yeah.
I just started snapping pieces together. So,
Yeah,
for
just-
instance, I'm interested now. What does a castle need in it?
Well, one, it needs to be on a higher elevation. I mean, it could just be there's different types too. A castle is basically
I've got the higher elevation knocked down.
yeah. I mean, it definitely needs to have like
Cool.
your keep. If you have like the tallest tower is called the donjon. Basically like stuff sustain itself. It kind of like breaks it down to like what is a castle, what determines a fort, whatnot. Well, that's kind of interesting.
What's going on, Lisa? Legion? Legion said I should name it the Legion Castle.
The Legion Castle.
Yeah, I really like the name Siege, but I don't want anyone to think that the Falcons are losing by any means.
Like Siege Castle?
No, like I was gonna put like the Siege of.
Oh, gotcha. I mean, like, if you're gonna have, you can put like the battle or. Because mine is Falcon Crest Fortress, a port stronghold for the Eastern Black Falcon Empire.
I haven't thought that much into mine. Like I said, I'm just making pictures or pieces together.
Yeah.
What do you think, Gene? What would be a cool name for a castle? Legion said the Ad Victorian.
Victorian.
Victorium is what he said.
Sorry, got you interrupted.
Oh, I got it right now. It's going to be called the Battle of Jakku. There we go.
That's not canon. Oh yeah, and she like listed under Star Wars.
You could use siege, but do something about repelling the siege.
Yeah, just put in your mock card.
I think my mock card's blank.
It means victory.
Yeah, I
in
didn't see
Latin.
Hardlug's castle on there, so it's kind of interesting.
Maybe they got scared. They heard I was bringing mine.
Or maybe I didn't look into it. Maybe they put theirs under like a large group collab.
What you doing, Chestnut? What you doing? You saying hi? Because they can only see you. They can only see you.
I really like Ad Victorium. Victorium is like a cool word.
Yeah.
And it means victory.
Yeah. Well, what he just put is victory in Latin.
Mm-hmm. By the way, hey, Legion. Legion. Yeah, Legion.
Just that's like unless Legion's got some food, I'm not interested.
Yep, gotta have food. That's my dogs.
Hey, such it is.
What's going on, Stud? Stud said the Stone Falcon Stronghold.
Yeah, that sounds similar to mine.
Come here.
She said, Dad, I just want to sit here.
Okay.
What's the difference in the video you watched between a fortress, a stronghold, and a castle?
I mean,
Well,
I didn't.
castle's where you're going to rule from.
That's more like I mean, it could be a citadel too. Castles is like if it has a like living quarters, because fortresses mostly they have like your state or duty state or watch station, and then they usually like live out in town. But technically, like
mine has both of those.
yeah,
There's rooms to stay inside the castle for the falcons, and then some of the falcons are outside with like the town folk.
Sorry, see too much black. I can't see anything.
because you have like Mott and what's it? Mott and Bailey? Mott and Kaylee. Basically, it's a wooden tower with a palisade around it. That's it.
And no sweet girl.
Dang, these orc capes really come in handy for these red falcons.
Huh.
I already gave you the crackers, remember? I'm gonna quit feeding you in the kitchen. I'll make you wait till you come in here. Is that mine or
Well,
yours?
now you know, stud.
Is that mine or yours?
It's yours, I guess.
I don't remember. I lost count.
I just found the name of it.
What?
Did you do a name generator?
I went to a name generator and just started looking at words. The Black Falcon Riverfoot Castle.
What'd you say?
The Black Falcon Riverfoot Castle.
They just took Ken for a CT scan.
There's a river going around it.
Going down the riverbed.
I do have a guy in a boat.
Yes, the great minds do think alike.
If great minds think alike, then I would have had the same idea.
This guy.
This guy.
This guy.
Hi, sweet girl. Mhm.
We should though. We should just take both of our castles apart and then plan to you build one half, I'll build one half.
I was thinking of like next year because this is my project's gonna expand. Right now it's just like the peacetime of it, and then all of a sudden it's going to be into a battle. But
Sure hasn't seen Doc yet.
so in front of my fortress, I have like my bridge, and it connects to like the mainland.
Yeah.
But I don't have like the surrounding pieces, so I have like exposed Duplo. I show people like, yeah, don't sleep on Duplo.
Well, I will tell you that to buy some black brick and cover that up because more than one person pointed that out last year in my mock.
Really? Why?
The whole border of my mock was exposed.
Oh,
With like,
they didn't like that?
No, they told me that it would look. They were like, it would look a lot better if you were to just buy a black brick and just outline your border with it. So that's what I
Maybe
did.
they could go. Just kidding.
Do what?
That's when you say no, it would look better if you would buy a black brick and outline my border.
Yeah, I'd be like, let me see your castle.
I know I did. So I don't know. I guess I talked about this last week. That guy is yet to like say anything back to me about my whole army. I was waiting for a response, but I didn't get one. Maybe he just left it alone, or maybe someone booted him out of the chat. They boot people all the time.
Out of the chat here.
No, I'm on like I don't even know how I got on it. I'm on a Facebook group apparently, or I know I'm on the Facebook group that has to do with like it's like Lego castles and knights and stuff.
Oh, that's cute.
And somebody created a group chat, and I got put in the group chat. And one of the days that we were like everyone was talking, I really don't post in there much, but somebody tagged me and was like, "Hey, can you take pictures of your army, or if you haven't gotten them, and post them in here? I'd really like to see your army." So I posted a bunch of pictures in there, and some guy commented on it and was telling me about how my army wasn't correct because there were black guys in it, and they wouldn't be using like some of the stuff I did. So that was the whole reason of doing like the flesh tone video. It's like, just shut up. Just go on with your life. I asked him, I was like, can you post pictures of your army? He's like, well, I don't have one right now. I was like, dang, that's crazy. Most people that judge other people don't have what they're judging.
It's easy to be the armchair quarterback.
Exactly. I like that this thing spins. Legion said I haven't had to kick someone out yet. Believe it or not, there's only been one person kicked out of my post or my YouTube channels, and BFAB is the one that kicked him out. Just realize that this piece is on here backwards. Tell them the convention would look a lot better if you weren't here. This was in a group chat, but I don't know. I don't understand why people do that. People are really judgy about stuff.
Yeah. Oh, instead it's Falconstone Fortress.
What guns did you end up going with?
They're just flintlocks.
Did you buy any of the like aftermarket, or are you using all of Lego stuff?
Oh, Lego.
I need to keep meaning to do it, but I need to do it before long. I need to message Dan before we get too close to Brick Fair. I wonder do you think he'll cut me a deal if I buy something in bulk?
I mean, you just have to talk to him.
They created a beard finally that actually looks like mine. I'm wondering if I can get like 50 of them, but I don't want to pay $3 a piece if I'm buying 50 of them. I don't know. I still really don't have like a sig fig other than my torso, and my torso has like my old logo on it. And then I've been trying to get a hold of T-shirts and stickers to go, but that guy has like fell through.
Yeah, we've got to order more T-shirts also.
I'm kind of like, how come when you go to the Brick Fair website and you look under mocks, you can't see my fortress unless you put RVA Lug Collab?
Is mine listed under there?
Yeah, it's on there.
Because I found out that I'm like one of the only people I'm the only person displaying from my lug, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, Legion, I understand. He said it would not hurt to.
Weird.
Ouch.
I don't know. There's a couple people that have said that on the Brick Fair website, like they can't find their stuff. I mean, that website was created on like a Windows 94.
Yeah, this thing is like kind of funny.
Did you sign up for any of the games or anything?
I think I signed up for one of the
Sheet metal.
like not Brickin, but what's it called? Drafts, arts drafts.
Yeah.
So I did one in Brick World, and it was fun.
I didn't sign up for any of the drafts, but I'm doing the impaired building and one of the speed builds.
Weird. I wonder if I take
Yeah, Legion, I looked at Airbnbs, but none of them were as cheap as this hotel. We just need to get Gene and Tori to go to these conventions now.
Well, now that Corey's retired, we got a better chance of doing it. It's just this year it happens to be right after we did our Moab trip.
Y'all should drive down to South Carolina this weekend.
We got too much to do around here at the house.
We've got to go down and check on the boat. We got like 5 things we got to get done this weekend.
Yeah, I can't do everything, so I need his help on some things.
That's a lie. Gene can come and you can stay, do it all.
Listen to him. He's got so much faith in me.
I'm wondering how many orders from Bricklink I'm going to place before I leave.
Well, that'll keep me busy.
I had a bunch of side cash. Well, I say a bunch. I had like side cash stored up for Brick Fair just to use, but I've already spent it on this weekend.
Y'all got Airbnb this weekend too, didn't you?
Yeah, but I bought somebody in the lug found all of the Jurassic Park sets on sale.
Yeah.
So he bought me one of every one. And then Rusty ended up hooking me up with an N1 speeder and a Bad Batch shuttle.
Oh, nice.
Thing doesn't like spring as much as I thought it would.
Oh, that's so weird.
What?
So my if you look me up on Brick Fair's website, I'm under Pinoy Lego Builder. What the heck?
Is it old or something?
No, I mean that's like my brick badge.
Oh.
Yeah. I guess some of us like the brick badges are showing up. That's funny. But I had to take I think my lug organizer for Brick Fair told them, because my build is 6 feet by 6 feet. I already have a place in our layout for it.
Have they posted on there yet? Your like the space?
I mean, for us, since I'm going with my lug, they already allocated the space since I'm displaying it there.
Because I asked for a 3D walk or a walk around area if that was possible.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we'll see. I just posted my stuff outside the lug, so yeah. And I posted an old picture of it too, so I probably have to I'll take a picture at Brick Fair once it's done. I think my setup should be at least like all day Wednesday. That's it.
When I set up in Raleigh, it took me right at about 2 hours. Of course, the majority of that was putting down minifigs.
Yeah.
Legion said he is excited to expand his brick bag.
Is Legion going to Brick Fair?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
He was gonna come the whole time, and we were just gonna split a room.
Yeah.
But I think
That's right. You guys were talking about that.
Yeah, I think he's only coming the private days.
Okay.
I think he's peeking out during Saturday and Sunday.
Cool.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing. I'm gonna sit down and like the next video for the castle. I'm gonna iron out a story a little more and come up with a secure name and all that.
Yeah, I think that'll be good.
I do kind of like that name though, but Riverfoot.
Down the riverbed.
Down on the riverbed.
It's like Pocahontas.
So it was Riverfoot.
Yeah. The Black Falcon Riverfoot Castle. I know that does sound like a lot.
Riverboat gambling.
You don't
Sounds a
want
lot like Rivendell too.
down by the river. What do you say, Tori?
Yeah.
Tori, what'd you say?
I said it sounds a lot like Rivendell too.
Huh. I don't know.
Another thing that differentiates my Falcons is that I have a Navy.
Yeah, that is true. But I have a Hulk.
A Hulk?
It's one of like my favorite lines from all of the Avengers movies.
I have a Hulk. Or no, we have a Hulk, didn't he say?
Yeah.
Dang, I got that one right.
Did y'all give up on watching the Star Wars movies?
Just haven't sat down and started doing them again. We've just been in the basement, and when we're down there, it's hard to concentrate on a movie that we haven't seen because we both want to sit and watch it. And so we've just kind of taken a siesta from it. I still got my list.
But we're trying to get everything ready for her to retire. We're trying to get inventory built up as strong as we could without pulling. Well, never mind. I was going to use somebody's name as a verb. Somebody we know that pads his store with 12,000.
Hey, you need to wait. You need to be nice to him because he started being nice to me.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if a talk had happened or what. I still don't think he's nice to the other individual that was involved, but I didn't go that far.
Oh, he won't be nice to me.
We're not gonna be seeing him anytime soon, so we're fine.
We'll see how it goes Saturday.
Yep, there you go. Just don't tell him you know us.
He knows he.
I know.
I'm the one that like introduced.
Dang, what's going on?
There's a guy in my lug that had a lot of drama created around him,
Uh-huh.
and everybody pointed a finger when some things went down. Well, I'm not going to say everyone pointed a finger. Some people pointed a finger, and they were all like talking about it on the Discord, and one of the people was kind of like putting them down pretty bad. And I was trying to be like conservative about it, and I was like, well, I've only had really one bad experience with him, and blah blah blah. And my experience really wasn't that bad. It was just, I mean, he was trying to be a seller, and I was trying to be a buyer. I found out that he had a shit ton of Black Falcons that he bought off the Pick-a-Brick section. I was trying to buy him, and he was trying to sell them for like complete markup, and he wouldn't hook me up with a deal. And I just pretty much left it at that.
We've got 2 modulars that we bought from him used that were high dollar modulars, and he knew they were missing some of the parts because he had them somewhere else. And he told us when we drove 3.5 hours down there to pick them up, he said, well, I'll pull them off the other mock that I put them on, and I'll get them to you. It's been 1.5 years.
Hadn't seen him. So, but anyway,
What the? Hey, Richie.
What's going on, Richie? Yeah, so I don't know, but I don't really have like. There's other things that he's hooked me up like with really good deals on, like horses. But
that was only because he really didn't know what he had.
Yeah. I mean, if I could find another, I do need some more horses, I think, but
I have not come across any in my sorting, so if I do, they're yours.
you haven't found any cows, have you?
No, I haven't come across any animals. So I figure we must have pulled those out when we did them.
Oh, any moo-moos?
No moo-moos. Nor bruff-ruffs or no either.
I'm not going to build these 2 crows either.
You're not gonna build what?
They build like 2 birds that are brick built, and I'm not going to build those either.
You didn't build the cow either because it was a build.
So not a team player.
He is
Team
a
player, I just like what I like.
Yep. Macro.
Hey,
What's
Macro.
going on, Macro?
Yeah, all
Macro
next
would
week.
know. Macro, what should I name my castle? Let's see what he says. What would a good name for my castle be? Did I order figs for that boat? This is the 3-in-1 Viking ship. I'm already kind of against this anyway. One of the things I didn't like about this set when it first came out was the fact that the sails are brick built.
You don't like brick built sails?
I mean, they're not bad. I just, if it was up to me, I would rather have fabric.
No, you don't like them.
I don't like what? Brick built sails?
Yeah.
It's just with the customized world out there, it's easy to buy them.
I think all my ships have see, everyone likes the Falcon Fortress.
The Falcon Fortress is taken.
Are you gonna still look for the black pearl?
I don't know. So I pretty much like am limiting myself this year on what I buy, so I don't just go like crazy. And I know that if I find the black pearl, someone's gonna want like $1,000 for it, and I'm just not paying that.
Oh, okay.
I set my goal to get that Devastator or a Brickmania set. I want the Devastator, but I just don't know if they'll have it. And then other than that, I don't know. Because I know I'll spend. I have a cart that I thought about buying beforehand, but I've got a K-Town cart that's like, I think like $120. But I would kind of like to buy it there versus buying it beforehand.
Blackbird barracks.
The Super Cobra is a cool set. I like that a lot. I really like that snake going down the side of it.
I know it's a Mad Minute sale right now, and I was like, oh dang, 20% off is pretty good.
I don't know how y'all spend the money y'all do. I need y'all's jobs.
Can't have my job. I like my job.
Yeah, you have to join the Navy. In the Navy. Dun, 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 dun.
So, Harold, are you still active duty?
Yeah.
Harold is the captain of the ship, sir.
Little chugging.
I've probably told you this a dozen times already, but thank you for your service.
I retired from teaching, and somebody told me that, and I'm like, what? I'm not military.
What?
I retired this year from teaching for after 25 years, and somebody said, well, you're
Thank you for your service.
thank you for your service. And I'm like, I looked at him, I was so confused. I was like, I'm not military, I'm just a teacher.
Yeah.
We appreciate your service. Oh, that seems weird, but okay.
Okay.
I just said thank you.
I have plenty of hours clocked in the military. I've been playing Call of Duty since 1990.
What procedure you are?
No, you didn't.
That was good, Richard.
Oh,
The difference is when you get killed, you respawn. They don't.
True.
That's why I don't get killed.
That's funny.
But yeah,
I
I've
told
been in for
Haley-
11 years.
Do what?
I've been in for 11 years.
I told Haley right before me and her, like right as we like first started like dating and it was getting serious, a buddy of mine who's in the Army offered me a job overseas. And I was so close to taking it and I didn't, which I'm kind of glad I didn't now, but I often wonder what life would have been like if I did.
Different.
Yeah. Sometimes they pay you a lot to have an overseas job. Like we have this public affairs officer. All she does is like make flyers, coordinate blood drives. Yeah, she has a GS-11, which is like equivalent. It's like pretty up there. I forgot which step she's in, but it's an officer's equivalent in pay.
This was a pretty penny. I would have basically been a civilian mechanic, but with
Yeah.
I would have had to go to basic training and then be trained on weapons, and I would pretty much be a AR toting mechanic.
Sounds like Richard.
Is what I was told.
No, that's Army side.
Yeah.
You know, one of my best friends was a mechanic on the M1 Abrams when it first came out. The problem is he found out when he got out of the military, there's not a whole lot of demand for Abrams mechanics in civilian life.
I don't know if I'm going to build this serpent either because this serpent is brick built.
Dang.
It's actually almost just like the one that comes in the Shang-Chi set.
No love for the brick build.
I'm going to hold off on building it. To be honest, this whole pack right here would be kind of useless to me. We'll see. But I need to go get some of these water sections because I've got to complete some water.
That's gonna be me all next week. Yay!
Margaret sent you a picture.
Who did?
Whoever. Guarantee it's the instructions.
Listen to this money right here. Listen.
Sticker sheets, maybe. Oh my God, she's got.
I can't see on this.
She's got instructions. 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of instructions.
Oh, there you go. Wayne said like the GS11 job step 1 makes 74K a
Two
year.
sticker sheets. That's why it's the instructions.
I don't know
Instructions.
how any of that like military pay stuff works.
Yeah. I know my mom's about to retire from her GS job in a few weeks.
Yeah, 3 instructions and 2 sticker sheets.
Oh, set.
It's the very bottom.
Okay.
Oh no, that's instructions for the set. I'm sorry.
What is how long has she been doing it?
Forever. She's a GS12. I forgot what step she's at, but yeah, she's been doing it for a minute. No, like GS11's supervisor role. So all she does is like oversees clinics and stuff.
She makes sure everybody's doing their job.
Yeah, pretty much. That's crazy. Dang, do I really want to use these ugly light gray helmets? Ugh.
Hey, you should just send that stuff to me. I don't think it would look good in your army.
No, these are for my the Red Falcon troops I have. I don't know, the light gray kind of just makes it look like stone helmets.
Like I said, I kind of want to swap them all over, but man, I don't know. I feel like that I would like, a military, no matter what, is uniform. So I would like mine as uniform as possible.
Right.
And I don't really know that I have all that many gray helmets compared to the black stuff that I have. So I don't think it'll be terrible to do.
Yeah, another thing that I did is I was watching a lot of like Roman Legion videos of how like a Roman Legion is composed of.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, oh my gosh, this is a lot.
I watched like none of those. I done no history, like no check on anything whatsoever. because a lot of my stuff, like I did some, I ain't gonna lie. Like I found out that what a squad consists of, and then what a platoon consists of, and what a company consists of, and that type thing. But
In a medieval setting or in a
just in
like-
general, like a company said it was like, what was it 500 to 1,000 soldiers?
rough around there. Depends. Could be a 200-man company.
But I also have like my guys. So how are your guys set up? Because you don't do videos or anything about your guys. You just keep everything to yourself.
Yep.
How so do all of your guys? What differs from squad to squad?
So normally I set them up. They have a like a sergeant, and then they'll have their like platoon commanders. So I set them up like since a legion, I think it consists of like 15 for kind of like a fire, like today's fire teams. I think the legion is like what, couple thousand actually. I have to look at that video again, but I was like, oh, okay, so it's kind of like modern military. I have mine in ranks. They have a guide on. Whiskey's for like, what the
So like for
But yeah,
instance, all of my do what?
Oh, I was gonna say like I have a logistics company. Well, I guess like a platoon now, but yeah, they're set up in like different areas for a I guess a war fighting army. I have like archers, like each of my platoons has like a component of archers. I have spearmen, swordsmen, and that's just like one platoon, and then it just sets up like that.
So I've got like a platoon of archers that are split up into two squads, and some of them are helmeted archers, and they kind of take care of the castle. And then there is hooded archers, which are spread out into the field like assassin type. They're more of like the hidden. And then I've got the normal swordsmen that just have like broadsword type things, and they're split up in between two squads right now, one with black helmets and one with silver helmets, and the black ones were just like more experienced.
Right.
But that'll probably be changing since I want to put them all black.
No, wait, I don't have a intel, but I do have mages. I do have like the mages guild in my army. Yeah.
And then every one of my platoons or squads or whatever have they all have a flag bearer.
Yeah.
They all have some sort of like, how do I explain it? Like for instance, some of the flag bearers have backpacks on, and they have like stuff with them.
Think about it. Yeah, my mages are like intel. They're like freaking wizards.
Yeah, I have wizards, but the wizards are with the Lion Knights.
Oh.
So the story,
the
story behind my castle is it's a Black Falcon castle that has a village out front, and it's being basically under attack by the Lion Knights. And the Lion Knights have these sorcerers with them that even when they go down, they come back up as skeletons.
Okay, like a necromancer.
Yeah. And then I have I think I have 5 different necromancers, I guess. And they each have different effect colors. Like one is purple, one is green, one is that like, what is that, like weird clear yellow color? I don't know the exact.
Yeah.
And then one
is a trans yellow and a trans neon yellow.
Yeah, it's one of those. and then I have like the fire. And the reason why I did that was I was trying to do like the elemental stuff at first, but the elemental stuff really doesn't matter.
Did you see they had trans yellow heads at the brick wall?
Yeah, and I didn't understand that. What was the point of that?
That's crazy. I mean, like, I think they had lampposts, so they're used for lampposts.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
That's wild. Wait, is Wayne going? Wayne, are you going to Brick Fair?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, snap.
I think he's going Saturday.
Saturday? All right, all right.
There's gonna be a whole squad of people there.
Yeah, no.
We don't need a Black Falcon army. We got us.
All right, I'm gonna stop there for tonight, so I need to fix that before.
Wait, what's Gene building?
The GT, Ford GT.
Oh.
So unlike you guys, Technic is my jam.
I use plenty of Technic pieces in my castle. What do you think holds up all the support? I didn't cheap out and buy Duplo.
Hey, Duplo.
You know how you give us crap for those 500 bags of black pins?
Oh my God.
I think we're sold out of them.
Really?
Maybe 3 bags left.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
All right, so
All right. Well, we gotta go. We gotta check out this customer's order. Bricklink's not letting her do
look, there's the 2 items. They're marked,
it. Those new, they're stickers.
sticker sheets.
Yeah, she's ordering some sticker sheets, and it's not Bricklink's not registering it or recognizing it. I guess.
So it's not letting her ship.
Yeah. And
Trevor
I gotta
said
have my retirement pay, so.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, dang, that's
God.
crazy. All right, see you.
Yeah. It was fun. We gotta go fix this.
Bye, guys. Richard, have a safe trip. We'll talk to y'all when you get back.
Yes, ma'am. I'll
Yeah.
probably put an order in the next 2 days.
Okay.
What's today, Wednesday? So you'll want them before you go, or when you come back?
No, I might wait. I might just wait till I go get back. It'll just be for dark bluish gray slopes.
Yeah, wait till this weekend because we're gonna put some more in inventory.
All right.
Yeah, she's got a bunch of stuff pre-sorted that she's just got to micro-sort it.
And then we'll inventory it this weekend. So
So what I'll have her do is I'll have her micro-sort slopes first.
All right.
All right. See you.
See
Bye
y'all.
now.
Trevor said that he thinks that they're going to try to come, and Wayne said I wanted to display this year, but dealing with workers' comp stuff and fighting for my back pay has been enough for me. Also, we are a 1-car family right now, so that as well. Fighting for back pay and like workman's comp and all that. Those are the people that go on killing sprees.
Oh shit. I know my friends, like, it took them 3 months? Can't remember. I think October, November. Yeah, 3 months to get her to get paid. And I was like, why are you working? I would be like, bye.
I still don't understand how some people just don't have jobs and don't have pay, and they are like out having fun. Like, how are y'all doing that?
It starts with an O.
OSHA?
Dang, 19 months of pay? Dang, you're making me like not want to get out. I think that's like the thing for me too, is like I've been in for 11 years. I was like, dang. Maybe I should get out. Like all the people that I went to like boot camp with got out.
How much longer do you have for you to retire?
9 more years. Yeah,
I
I'll be
would
like,
like wait that long.
yeah, he's a federal government employee too. So I was like, my plan, I was gonna get out and then pick up an admin job at the hospital. Sorry, I was a contractor before I applied for GS. And then be that salty first class or chief if I make chief. You're like, oh, when I was in the Navy, we never had this.
All that stuff, like, I got a buddy. I don't really understand much of it because I know that I'm not there to like fully grasp it. But he's in the Army. He's been there forever, and he wasn't the fact that he was getting back pay or not getting pay or whatever. It was just like he was pretty high up, and it seemed like every time like anybody needed to do something, they like volunteered him to go do it. Then he was put in a city and moved to where he only lived like 20 minutes away from the job. And then they started putting him at another place that was further out. And I just didn't know how he like was putting up with it.
Oh, wow. Oh, man, OSHA?
OSHA?
Yeah.
OSHA comes in, they mean business. Everything getting shut down. Everybody going home. I got in trouble from OSHA one time. It was my first job, and I was on top of a ladder, and I was putting up freight, and I went to go move to the next spot, and instead of getting down and pushing the ladder, I walked the ladder, and somebody was staring at me, and I couldn't figure out what they were doing, and they asked me if I would come down, and when I came down, they explained to me that they were with OSHA, and I was like, well, I couldn't have done that at a worse time.
Dang, they're gonna have a field day if they ever watch the military stuff. Like, what are you doing? Like, what?
Like getting a little bit closer and closer with this water.
I forgot. Did you light yours up? No.
No. My dungeon where my dragon is lit up, and I have a ton of the flames. And what I might do is light up each like little cabin with some flames on the outside of it. Other than that, I think I'm pretty much gonna leave the lights alone.
Yeah, that's another reason why like mine took a minute. It was just wiring up everything, and then I hid all the wires.
All my wires in the dungeon are hid except for there's like a couple spots where you can see them like run across the brick, but it's not like really bad. That's like the one, I guess, complaint, if I could have one about Blinky Bricks, is like the hard wires. I know that he does it that way because they're extremely small.
Wait, the hard wires?
Like they're not like rubber coated. They got that like plastic shell on them.
Wait, you don't have shrink wrap in yours?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. I was like, we have the same Blinky Brick stuff? Oh, dang it.
Stud said that's why I don't like lugs adult acting like middle school gossip queens usually. Trevor said I had an interview today and I think I got it. I didn't even know
Oh,
you
hell
were
yeah,
at
Trevor.
the place. I want a new job. I'm tired of working on cars.
Learn coding. You can work at the hospital. That's a need right now. That's what I'm learning right now.
Is it fun?
No. But it's easy. No, not really easy. It's kind of like tedious.
Stud said there's always some a-holes that ruin it for everybody in lugs. I don't know. I will say, like, my lug is pretty big. And I don't know everybody. But there is like a select few that I do talk to almost like every day. And those select few are really cool people. But I couldn't imagine being in a lug where like everyone, like I'm in 2 lugs in Discord and my phone goes off constantly about stuff that like everyone's talking about. And half the time I'm like, I really just don't care.
Oh, Lucky said the magnet wiring, which I should have bought some. I don't know why I didn't buy any.
He sold out of those like immediately.
Yeah. He saved me the wireless, which is actually like really like it helped me a lot for this build. But the magnet ones I'll probably upgrade later on because I was trying to wire everything so it goes through one USB port.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Like all the sections of my castle like all connect to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the magnet one would have been a lot better. But where are you talking about like it doesn't have the rubber?
Like the wires are like a little more harder than some of the other people's out there.
Oh, but like I know, was it Light My Bricks? That thing is so delicate. And I forgot what millimeter it is, but it's the smallest one. And like if you pull on it just a little bit too hard, you're gonna take it out or take out the connectors. And
Well, I didn't buy anything from Light My Brick because I was told that like you pretty much have to be extremely delicate or careful when building it. That it's really hard to work with, and like once it's there, you pretty much need to leave it alone.
yeah, with Blinky Bricks, I haven't had any of the things pop off, and I use the plug and play. And if you want to like shoot it through like a technical, you just have to like snip kind of like the plastic ends on a connector on like 2 sides, and then it'll fit. Or just create like holes with like inverted slope.
I saved when I got rid of all my Gundam stuff. I saved like the 3 pairs of God's hands I have.
Oh, nice.
And I was using those that like flex tubing you can buy for Lego.
Yeah.
I have a ton of it.
Dang, what a great way to merge hobbies. That's what I did. And I started painting some stuff too. I thought about painting like a lot of my helmets.
I thought about doing the same thing because the faction that I created has those like black champion helmets, and then the cross on the front is gold from K-Town. And I was like, man, I've got these gold markers from I could easily knock this out.
I think tomorrow I'm gonna pack up my army. Actually, maybe I'll make an army video tomorrow. We'll see. I need to do a recount of like.
Trevor said, "Don't give up until mine's done." I've got his car like tore completely apart, engine out, engines in pieces.
Wow. Dang, I still need to sort like all this. I just finished sorting like all the pieces I took out, but I have like my backlog of like Brickworld stuff that I had.
Oh, hey, look. Translucent blue plates.
Slopes?
No, plates.
Oh, plate.
I don't have anything really like, I guess, sorting out wise. All my stuff that I have is pretty sorted, but my issue is when I get down here building, it like turns into a mess.
Yeah. That's what I just finished doing, just doing that. And then I saw you on, I was like, oh, hey.
Yep. I started boxing my Falcons up before I started the live stream. I'm gonna start putting them in these cases versus just have them laying around freely.
Yeah, I took my castle downstairs in the living room. I got my wife's permission, and I was like, okay.
Just run upstairs really quick and don't say anything else while she's letting me.
Yeah. Well, like my castle was in my son's room the whole time.
He don't mess it up.
Nope. He likes it. Like he always looks at it and stuff like that. Yeah.
Legion said he needs to go to the store and buy some cases for mods that he's taking to Brick Fair that he's so hyped. And
Oh, nice.
Dominique said I bought all the stuff I need for the magnet to change mine out. My Mills Plates connections should work with my 12-volt setup.
Cool.
Dominique's
the magnet is his FX line, right?
That I do not know. Dominique is like the master of lights and everything.
Cool. I just started. Like, I mean, I posted a picture of all my Blinky Bricks purchases over the year. Hey, Haley. Is that your wife?
Hey,
Wait, are you gonna be on Brickworld on Sunday?
Brick World? No.
Oh, sorry, Brickworld. Yeah, good morning, Brickworld.
Oh, yes.
Dang, you said no. I was like, whoa.
I will be on. I just don't know how exactly it's gonna work because technically I'll be at Airbnb.
Uh-huh.
But I'll be there as best as I can.
Oh, so. Right, bear back.
Haley Dominique said that his Haley is excited to see you again.
All right, back. Mad space.
No. Do what?
I was like, I know I had a Brick Warriors order somewhere. So bad. I'm like, I know I bought from Brick Warriors. Where did I put that at?
I wish I had a Brick Warriors order.
Well, yeah, he's gonna be there, and his stuff is like $1.25.
Yeah, I looked
So,
at
huh?
placing some orders before. I just never did.
Yeah. Yeah, I was talking to them about like a new rewards program.
We need all the rewards we can get.
Yeah, because they revamped the whole rewards program, or they're about to.
I heard him. I watched a video where he said something about it, but I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, they're still working out the kinks. I told him, I was like, well, you should probably keep it.
Because I've never really ordered much from Eclipse Graphics. I just always buy the stuff at the conventions.
Yeah, same. Guys, he's been like so busy that he's trying to, one, get funds to make more Brick Warriors stuff.
Yeah.
But it should be coming out in like fall.
I mean, he definitely has a lot to do. His stuff's so good though.
Yeah, I think like his Brick Warriors stuff's going to be better than the previous owners had it. I think. Have you bought any like these like resin, like 3D printed like Lego accessories?
I have a bunch from Clone Army Customs.
I'm talking about like Etsy.
Oh no.
Yeah, I recommend it.
This
stuff's actually really nice.
When I first had the city, I was really Lego only. And now that I've realized that there's other companies out there that make better product, I really moved towards some of that stuff. But at the same time, there's I have a bunch of Brickmania stuff. I have a bunch of other companies, but as far as actually going and getting Etsy and stuff like that, I haven't done any of that. Etsy, I saw on there that there was somebody, I forgot how much they were, but they're selling knockoff goats. And I thought about getting some more goats, but I kind of would like for them to be Lego. I know that sounds really, I guess, elitist, but
don't you have 3?
I've got 2. I don't have 3.
Oh, 2. And I'm kind of should I open mine?
Do you have the set sealed?
Yeah.
I'll buy the goat from you.
$200.
What?
This plane. $300.
What do you think you are?
A third-party seller. JK. How did this thing go?
Lucky said Dominique said he's also got some timers to connect to the motors, the automated parts for the space training build. See, he's above and beyond. Goats on Etsy 169. God, I might do it. I wonder if Haley, are you still watching this?
Dang, Wayne's about does some Etsy stuff for us. I mean, like, when I was at Brick World, there was a bunch of people putting like these knockoff goats. One of them was like putting demonic goats. So I was like, what the?
What?
Yeah, dude, that was so wild. I was like, okay.
It seems like I know a lot of people now who have like not that there's not the potential there, but they're trying to like get rich, so they bought a printer. Because like the customizing world is huge right now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna open up this serpent build and steal these plates for filler plates.
So I know a lot of them went on to like pad printing, UV printing, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Well, there's so many, like, there really is so much stuff you can do. But then again, at the same time, there's only so much you can do. And I feel like that it's a point to where it's hard to jump in the ring and compete with who's already here.
Yeah.
Just because, like, Eclipse and all that has stapled their name down.
Yeah, I'm keeping all my lion factions yellow heads.
Are you?
Yeah. That's the only, like, I started with the, what was it, 2013 Lion or Kingdoms sets. So I'll probably just keep them normal. Did you sign up to sell at the yard sale?
Do what?
Did you sign up to sell at the yard sale?
No. I'm a Lego hoarder, not a seller.
I'm a hoarder too, but I was like, dang. I sold pretty good last year.
What are you selling?
This time around, I'm trying to sell this Joker's Manor.
Oh, that's right. You told me about that.
Yeah. And then the Lego Ideas Treehouse. I have a sealed U-Wing too that I'm trying to sell.
I would like that Joker's Manor, but that is a lot of money.
Yeah. I even offered, I was like, if I know the person, like, you could do like installments. Yeah.
I actually don't really have any of the older style Batman sets.
Oh, I still have the whale, Richie. I brought him to Brick World. Whaley the whale. Whaley the Duplo whale.
But you don't know exactly what you want for the mansion, right?
I mean, I'm selling it lower than it is on Bricklink, and I do have like a minimum, but it's how much does it go for now?
Isn't it like 600 something?
Yeah.
Like, I will pay you $3.99 every month for the rest of my life. It's the way the Snap-on truck gets you. They're like, oh, it's only $9.99. Trevor said he needs the Joker and the Batman from the old large tumbler set. If you're going to Brick Fair, you can probably find all that stuff there. It's just depends on what you're going to want to spend.
Yeah, I advertised it at $600 sealed. Or best offer. Yeah, someone's built once by adult collector, includes all minifigs and instructions, $600. Used. On mine, $600 new.
How much was it when it came out? It always intrigues me of how much like sets jump.
I know it's a direct to consumer movie. Or a set. So let's see, this thing cost I think it was like 300 something. Right? I think it's like $320.
I thought it was like three like 30 or 340. I thought it was one of those weird prices.
Yeah. Hold on. Dang. Oh, so it was. Oh dang, 269.
It's cheaper than I thought it was.
Yeah, me too. I had two of them.
Do I have tan 1x plates separated?
Dang, that's all the pictures you took, Richie? Don't worry. I sent you the pictures I took of you. Did you build the Barracuda Bay yet?
Me?
No, Richie. That was his white whale set.
Oh.
And
Like the OG one?
no, the most recent one I got for like what, $350? Like there was 3 sellers that had it. One of them was like outrageous. The other guy, how much did he have it for? Like 400? 425? And I asked the guy, I was like, hey, would you accept 350 cash? That's what Richie was willing to pay. Oh, okay.
I've got a buddy that has 2 of them brand new in a box, and I'm trying to like talk him into letting me get one from him.
Yeah. Those are hot right now.
I know, with the Eldorado coming out.
Which was kind of crazy that we were able to barter with the guy. I mean, he was like, dang, what's his name? James? I think it was James, right, Richie? I literally went up to the guy. I was like, hey, my name's Harold. What's your name? Oh, hey, great to meet you. I'm interested in your Barracuda Bay. I was wondering if you'll take 350. And he was like, let me go calculate in my head. Okay, sure.
I mean, it never hurts to ask, though.
Yeah, it doesn't. But I'm just glad I was there to be part of history for my boy Richie.
I have noticed that there's a lot of like Richies and Richards in the Lego community.
There are.
Like whenever I'm on Good Morning Brick World, Hob and Babe both call me Rich. And then it's like translated to someone here where they call me like Richard. But anytime somebody says something like when you say Richie, it always makes me go like, what? You're good, Legion. I'll probably be on for a little while. I'm gonna try to finish at least these 2 sections.
I'm just fig barfing right now.
Which I still really don't know if I have this set up right. I'm pretty sure that I do. It's really bad that I'm having to like go back and look at a picture. Like I was doing it the other day. I have to like look at pictures of my castle to see how the layout of this water needs to be.
Oh, it's still upstairs?
Yeah, it's in a box still.
That's funny. I know, it's thinking about after Brick Fair, what am I going to do with my castle? Or am I going to set it up?
Because see, like the main gate, there's a base plate after it, which would be 1, and then 2, 3. And then 4. Right?
You have yours on 32 by 32s, right?
Yeah. I am a Richie. But everyone calls me Rich.
Rich.
Which is no indication of my wealth because I'm actually broke. I wish I had like a better picture. Where is... Here we go. All right, so there's 1 base plate back here, and then there'll be 2 and 3, and then there's 4 and 5. So there's actually 1 that needs to go in between here. Which would be...
One thing about K-Town is that he has really awesome torsos. I cannot match the legs.
Are they just a different color?
Yeah, so his newest one, he has these dark green like scale armor ones. And yeah. I think I may have found like I have these dual molded dark brown with black boots. I just used, but yeah, like anything, I'm like, like Ethan, you need to like change this. He was like, what? Like, I want to buy a whole bunch of these, but they don't match.
So here is going to be a major issue with the plates.
Richie's asking who's gonna take the dick.
If you ask my wife, she calls me that all the time. She tells me that name fits me perfectly.
Oh my gosh, I just found more Black Falcons in my like minifigs to be sorted.
You want to donate them?
No. Oh, this is like my Brickworld Chicago haul. Okay.
You bought Black Falcons at Brickworld?
Yeah, dude. Like fully kitted red Falcons. I think gone for like $6 or $5 each. I think they're $6.
Were you with me last year at Brick Fair whenever that guy had those like 20 tournament nights?
Oh, the Black Ravens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or no, I wasn't with you, but I saw the guy like that bought them all.
I was going to buy them all, and I kicked myself for not doing that.
I think he was selling them for like what, 15 each?
Yeah, and he told me he would give me to a 13 if I bought them all.
That's insane. Like that's too much for me.
But it's cheaper than what they are on Bricklink.
Still, I try to keep it under the $8 mark. The only minifigs I'll buy over that are like the custom ones.
So you don't buy any minifigures that are normally like pricey at all?
I don't buy any official Lego that's pricey.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know what my most expensive minifigure that I've like purchased is.
Yeah, me too. I have to check that.
If you're talking straight Lego single minifigure,
Yeah.
my Scooby-Doo was 20. I don't know.
I think goes for.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Well, I don't have the one sitting down. I have the one that's walking.
Yeah, that's how much he's going for.
Yeah.
Dang.
Now, mind you, that was like seller at convention price too.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons I bought it. Do what?
Nick or Brick Adjuster. He's not going to Brick Fair.
One of the reasons I bought it was actually just because of how nice she was. I thought I had a Scooby-Doo. I have the one that's sitting down. And I thought I brought it with me, and I didn't. And I had a scene set up where Scooby-Doo and Shaggy were using a magnifying glass on like a statue. And I couldn't find it while setting it up. So I was like, screw it, I'm going to go buy one. And I went to this lady who was set up, and I tried to buy it. And she was like, if you need one, she was like, just use this and bring it back to me at the end of the convention. And she gave it to me, and as soon as I walked away, I kind of had it in my mind. I was like, the fact that she's nice enough to do that, when I come back, I'm just going to buy it from her. So that's what I did.
Oh, nice. Like, I have figures that are worth a lot, but I don't remember like going out and be like, oh, I need to get this figure.
I got a Gar Saxon from Gene, and I'm not sure what I paid for him, but I know that it's listed at like 50. And then they also had a what was the Mandalorian name? The girl. I can't believe I forgot her name.
Mulan?
No, the Mandalorian girl, the new like that was just in.
Oh, Maz Kanata.
No, that she was in Mandalorian. I mean, in the show Mandalorian.
Dang, now I forgot her name. Oh, Bo-Katan.
Yeah, Bo-Katan. I bought that from them, and I think it was listed up there, but I don't think I paid too extremely much for it. I don't know why that name was so hard to like come up with.
Oh, since I'm doing this, I should probably like start planning out what I'm gonna buy from K-Town.
What's the most you spent on a custom minifig?
Where is it? I actually have it with me. Is it 28?
28?
Yeah.
Oh, that's still not
No, sorry. Clone. No, I had 20% off from Clone Army. How much is that? How much to Clone Army? It's like what, $33?
Yeah, it's like they start at like 30, and then depend on what all they come with.
Okay, so yeah, $28. That's the most I spent.
Dang, I've got you beat by so much. Like
What,
I have a do what?
How much you spent?
Like on a custom fig and stuff and like figs, yeah. Dude, I have a so my knights were somewhere around $12 a piece, and I bought 30 of them. My Phoenix figure, I think it was $35. My Spawn figure was like $35. I've got a Clone Army Customs that cost me $52.
$52.
Yes,
What
but
up?
it was a special edition that's fully loaded. Like it has both cloth pieces, weapons, everything.
Yeah. No, not for me.
I don't know if there's like an official like number I could give that like my most expensive one was. Probably one of the Clone Army Customs. No, it wasn't Sabine. Sabine's coming out in the new one. Legion said he spent 100.
I know, I saw that. I was like, what the hell? What are you guys buying?
Yeah, what fig costs $100?
I like to keep my money.
Have you never bought any of the Brickmania figs?
Yeah, but they didn't cost that much.
Yeah, but Brickmania figs are still like $25-$30 a piece.
Not if you do the Mad Minute sales.
So you buy them all on sale?
Yeah.
Man, I need to let you shop for me.
I know. I was gonna tell you, I was like, who's actually winning here? I spent the less money. I spent less money for my fix. Like, I have 2 Davy Jones.
Let me get one of them.
180.
Pennies.
You know, it's so crazy. Like I was trying to say, I was like, since I left for Japan, I came back, the price has skyrocketed. Like that Ahsoka set, that's $350.
Yeah.
Well, I sold mine for $350. I think it's like worth $450 or something like that. But I had a brand new sealed, sold at a Brick Fair. I had it for $450, our best offer. Nobody's gave me an offer except for this kid. Came up to me. He was like, "Oh, I really want the set." And I was like, "Oh, because of the Ahsoka, right?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "All right, make me an offer. Will you do $350?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Is that easy?" He's like, "Yeah, no one asked. You're the first one, so here."
I don't think that there's anything that. Well, my Pirates of the Caribbean set I got was that easy. He didn't even ask me to name a price. He was just like, "Give me $200," and I was like, "Sold."
Which parts of the Caribbean said the?
The I always say it's Silent Mary.
Oh, dang!
Yeah,
How much
asked him
did I
straight
go?
up. I don't even know. I know that most of the pirate ships of Pirates of the Caribbean are in like the 5 and 6 though.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, it was brand new and sealed, and he pulled it out, and I was like, "What are you doing with that?" He's like, "Going to the yard sale to sell it," and he
Yeah.
pulled out like 6 sets, and me and the 2 buddies I was with pretty much bought all the sets that he pulled out.
Bro, I still had the. I was looking how much I bought my Black Pearl and my Queen's End Revenge. I spent $350 for 2 Black Pearls and a Queen's End Revenge.
Jesus.
Yeah.
See, I don't ever find those deals.
Yeah, I found it on. It was actually Andy's toy shop.
EMS said they paid $90 for the cape for Pre-Vizsla.
What?
That's insane.
That's not. Oh, how much is Pre-Vizsla? Actually, where's my Pre-Vizsla? Dang, I'm about to be selling a lot more at Brick Fair.
That is insane.
Like,
And see,
oh,
the
you
thing
want?
is with figs like that, I could never sell the figs if I only had one of them.
Yeah. That's
Like-
cool.
Like this weekend, a buddy of mine is gonna. I bought from him I'm gonna buy the Bad Batch shuttle from him. And like the only reason I really want that is for the figures. But what's weird is I already have the Clone Army Customs Bad Batch figures.
Yeah. I have that set. I think I have 2 of those.
They're on eBay. I mean, not on eBay. They're on Bricklink for the cheapest for $160. So if you have 2, you might want to take one.
160.
Yeah, that's the cheapest one sealed on Bricklink.
Damn. Why? Now, what's its selling price? Or was it sold at?
It was 100.
I probably saw mine for 100.
Whenever it was new, it was 100. I pretty much gave, or I am giving $110 for it, really. I'm paying $140 for that and another set. Thing is, though, is like anytime I buy something from somebody, like I always look for a cheaper price, but the thing is I'm not looking to resell it.
Yeah, me neither. Dang! New sealed in the US is 136.
For what?
The Bad Batch shuttle.
Oh, he just Wayne just said the cheapest Pre-Vizsla in US is $155.
155? Wait, Pre-Vizsla, that's the Heavy Mandalorian?
Yeah.
For real?
That's the one Mandalorian I don't have. And at that price, I probably won't get.
Yeah, that's wild. That's from the Armor set, right?
No. Pre-Vizsla was like an older set.
Oh, okay.
The
So
Armorer came with the Armorer and Mando.
no, that came with the Heavy Mandalorian.
Yeah, but it didn't come with Pre-Vizsla. That just came with like the machine gun guy.
Yes, he's a Vizsla. Oh, okay. The Mandalorian Starfighter. I think I have him.
That's insane. It makes me like really just want to go out and like buy sets and sit on them for like 2 years.
Yeah.
I don't have the only set that I have that I like, I guess, sat on those Forest Hideouts. I have a couple of those.
I think those are like averaging at $30 or $40.
Yeah. The new do you try to get the gift with purchase sets?
Like which ones?
any of them.
I had a large collection of the Christmas sets. Those were the fastest thing that sold. I was like, dang. But I
have
sold
two of
mine
the-
less, like 10% cheaper than Bricklink.
I have 2 of those.
Dude, I had sets from 2014. 2 of each year. Sold them all.
I have the sailboat. I have the taxi car. The new one, the Pirates Playground that just came out not too long ago.
Yeah.
I've got 3 of those.
Yeah, that sold for $10 at Brickworld.
Did it?
Yeah.
I think I promised one of them to Dominique. I don't know if he's still in here or not.
Yeah. Like, do you know Brick Lover 18?
No.
Oh, so he's a pretty OG YouTuber, and I was walking around with him, and we saw the pirate ship, that guap, for $10, and I was like, nah, if I go back around, if it's still there, I'll get it. And then, yeah, Brick Lover left, and he comes back with it. I was like, oh, you. I was like, whatever. Yeah, there were some sellers that were selling like the Mario sets. The starter Mario set was $126, and I was like, for what? I could get this
Why?
for
You can still go to
$30
Walmart
on
and buy it.
Amazon. Yeah, like he had a whole collection of that stuff.
Wayne said that the pre-Vizsla came with the Mandalorian Starfighter that you're thinking of Paz Vizsla.
Yeah, Paz was. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have the.
And
That's
Trevor said
actually
the
my
same,
wife's.
you'd have to build them.
Yeah.
Renee said, but on another note, we got the Ghost and the Phantom together for $10, and it was the real expensive. It has the real
Oh,
expensive Phantom.
dang, nice.
That's good. I've got the Phantom, but I don't have the Ghost.
Yeah. I know. I have both of those, but my Canon was the regular. I think it's the black-haired one only came in the Toys R Us like dual pack, right? Not
It was
sure.
something like that.
I should have picked up another Ghost. Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
I thought about like one of the things that has been like in the back of my mind when everybody's talking about like buying sets to resell them. I'm really thinking about buying another Lion Knights castle. But like I also at the same time just don't see that like doing anything big.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Like you have to look at like if you see sets that are like sold out or like back order, those are the sets that
So anything Star Wars.
yeah, pretty much.
Wayne says the Super Mario starter set needs to be available until the series ends, or Lego will never suck in the new people. I agree with that.
Yeah.
One of the things that I really want that I haven't got yet is I want the Peach and Luigi.
Yeah, I bought my son Luigi. I just need Mario. So that's what I'm looking for at Brick Fair.
Mario.
Yeah, starter kit. Like, if I can't find it there, then I'll just buy it online.
Yeah, Richie's right. The bad thing about like everybody's doing it now, and I just can't like I'm one of those type of people where I could never rip somebody off. Like if I bought something for a certain price, I'm gonna hook whoever wants it up. Back whenever the 501st battle packs started coming out, and like the original one, and everybody in the world was buying them things up and like hoarding them, I was going around and buying them for people and then like shipping them and just charging whatever it costs plus shipping. Like I don't understand how some people just do that, I guess. I mean, I know it's a way to make money, but I don't know if there's a set that I have that was really. I sold off a whole bunch of my Star Wars duplicate sets a couple years ago to a buddy I work with, but I gave him a pretty good deal on it, and not all of them came with the figs. I have a ton of like I literally probably should just buy a yard sale table and set up figs and just sell what I have. But
Yeah, we could set up right next to each other.
like I have a Thrawn. I have two Revens. I have what's the I forgot his name, but he's like $90. The Imperial officer. I've got
Who?
two of those. I've got a Tarkin. I've got just about every star. I don't have a Pre-Vizsla. That's the one big fig from Star Wars I don't have. That's like pricey. I don't have the like New York Yoda.
Oh, Richie, do you remember there was a booth that was selling the new Stitch for $25?
What?
I was like, what?
I know that's like the most popular one from the series.
Is it?
Yeah. So like the one thing I do like with Gene and them is like when the series and stuff like that comes out, I don't like to go to Bricklink and just kind of buy like every single one. I would rather I kind of like doing the hunt.
Uh-huh.
So what I do is go buy like for the 100 case, I found 2 boxes of them and bought them all. And then whatever duplicates I got, I just gave to Gene to resell in the store. And then he kind of marks it down as like a store credit type thing.
Okay.
Richie said he did not see that. Trevor said I think about buying 2 at a time, one to build and one to sit on, but it gets so expensive. I do that with special Hot Wheels, but that's a little less up front. Yeah, I don't know but the thing is though, it's really hard to do with with Lego because it's kind of hard to tell what's going to blow up. A lot of the times the stuff that blows up is like what people don't really think about.
I was gonna say there's been an uptick of Lego investing YouTube channels.
Yeah. Wayne said, "Custom New York. I love Yoda." 1756. What I should do is Haley wants to make a set of earrings out of the goats. I should let her use the real goats to make the earrings and then put the fake ones in my mock.
Yeah, I had a whole bunch of these Ninjago Time twins. Apparently the Hands of Time, they're for full sets, what's $30? And there's 4 little minifig accessories. The the orange one goes for as low as $20. And the Time Twins alone are 60 at one point. I think they're averaging around 45. But I have 6 of them.
Richie said he's thinking about buying a fake Mr. Gold and dropping it at a convention and see if someone picks it up.
Oh, you should for next year's Brick Roll. Oh, Richie, Cool Kid Brix might be there. I don't know if you remember him.
I should do that with the goats. I should just buy the 2 fake goats and put them in my castle and see if anybody takes them. Take a Sharpie and write on the bottom of them and put haha. Because I'm pretty sure the people that watch my channel know that I have 2 real goats. So maybe it'll entice somebody to steal it. Be like, gotcha. Oh, he said he has a fake Mr. Gold already. Don't worry. He said it's cheaper to buy that custom Yoda than it is to buy a naked woman minifig. I tried to find like a naked woman print on real Lego, and I just could not do it.
You can get them in fake Lego.
Yeah, but I wanted one in real. I've got a fake Lego dick
Well,
that you like put on a minifig. And then I've got a buddy that I don't know if he got the idea from Citizen Brick or what, but I have a whole crap ton of like bongs.
There's a seller named Crazy Bricks. He does like the whole dinosaur thing.
Yeah, I know Crazy Bricks.
And yeah, on his booth, he had like these really cool Lego minifigure bags for your minifigs.
Yeah.
So I remember this lady bought like 5 of them. So on the price it says $3, so $15. And the guy's like, "Oh, actually, it's $5 each." And she's like, "What?" Put them all back.
I tried to spark a deal with him, and the deal worked, but I'm not going to say he's a bad guy. I'm not going to say anything bad about him. But I was like, look, I've got a bunch of your crazy arms now. And I was like, I bought them from Brickmania because I got a deal on them. I was like, if I buy like a larger quantity from you, is there a way you can give me a deal on them too?
No.
And they were like, no, they were like, yeah. What do you want? So I was like, well, I'm not looking to buy them right this second because I'm not looking to build the army. And I was like, this was like week 5 maybe in the castle. And he was like, oh, that's fine. And I was like, and this right here is kind of what I would want. So I sent him the thing, and he sent me a price, which was a very good deal. And I was like, all right. I was like, well, when I'm ready, I'll let you know. And he's like, so you're not ready right now? I was like, no, I told you that it would be a little bit. Like, I'm still working on the actual castle. I don't want to mess with the minifigs yet. And he's like, well, you should have said something. And I was like, I kind of did. Just didn't pay attention.
Dang.
Let me pop all these off and fix this land before I move anywhere forward. But I do want some more of those crazy arms. I do like the way that it kind of goes. Trevor said, I do that at work. Customers want to remove safety lines all the time, and I put it back, left Trevor on the floor under them before mounting it down. There for the longest time, it really started at Honda. I haven't done it at Subaru much. But anytime that I would remove an oil pan to have to rebuild an engine or anything like that, I would write my name on the bottom of the engine and put haha. But of course, yours is a lot more important than me writing on someone's engine. Oh, the need for pieces is always there.
I was gonna say it's kind of too late to need pieces now, me.
Do what?
It's kind of too late to need pieces now.
Nah, I should be all right with EMS and Camel City being so close to me. I'm not really worried about it. I get pieces pretty fast. It just sucks when they don't have it.
Yeah.
I've got another store in Minnesota that I order from pretty frequently. And if I need something, I can message him and he'll just take care of the upgrade and shipping for me. I began some pretty good relationships with some of these people. Need these to go down. There we go. I might have somehow snuck this in, and I'm not really sure how. But it is working right this second.
But all right, I think this can be a stopping point for me, bro.
All right, I'm gonna probably stay down here. I'll probably close the stream, but I'm gonna stay down here for a little bit and see if I can't get at least this section done. That way, I'll only have 2 more sections of water, and I can kind of base off of the pieces I have what I'm gonna have to order. Because I'm gonna need
parts dump.
do what?
The parts dump.
I'm gonna need probably another 100 1x2s, but that's it.
100 1x2s?
Yeah. Because
Quadruple that.
Do what?
Quadruple that.
Yeah, but all I've got is one more base plate to do. And it's at the end, so I might be able to get away with pushing the land further and not really needing any at all. I might actually, now that I think of that, I might be really good as the fact and not have to need any. Like I could have possibly just worked that. The only bad thing is I've been pulling up the light and to put down the dark in some areas.
Yeah.
So that could affect it a little. But I really don't think I'll need more than 100 of them. But I won't know that until I get all the other. I still have 4 of the water pieces upstairs. I just didn't dig them out.
I gotcha.
Like I said, some of this was thought out pretty well. Some of it wasn't.
And I thought my 6-quart case of trans blue would fulfill, but then I got kind of adventurous into expanding the water.
Like a lot of my problem, like right now, is finding pieces for like filler plate. Had a oh, I still haven't. Oh yeah, I got a big red box of plates that I've been using just because I don't ever think I'll use red on anything else in the castle. I'm actually not a fan of like the color red in Lego anyway. I never know what I would do with it.
It's like yellow with me.
Yeah, yellow's another one. Like, what in the world? Like, who thought of building yellow castles back in the day?
Chris Alt, whatever. Yeah, dude. I'll talk to you later.
Yes, sir. Take it easy.
All right, you too. Bye.
What's going on, Cliff? How is it going tonight? I just lost. The baggie I had them 1x3s. Oh, they're right here. Just kidding. Just kidding. And now I should be able to finish the rest of this with what I have up here. Possibly. But it is definitely going to take some imagination. What are y'all getting into tonight? Mayo and Cliff. Mayo said he's at work. That sucks. I hate work. I'm ready to be done with work. And boom, we got the layout of the land. So now I can come in and finish this waterway and see how many pieces I'm gonna need. I'm definitely guessing that me saying that I only need 100 is probably cutting this short. I should probably order another 5. I'm just glad that at least it's not an expensive piece. It's rather cheap compared to some of the stuff. Trying to get to a point to where I really don't have to buy much, I guess, of anything expensive. I know that I need a bunch of the dark green plates, and they are like $1 and some change a piece. And I'm trying to make do with smaller plates and just add a bunch of roads and cut the roads into reddish brown to kind of save on cost, which is kind of like what I was talking about down here on this end. I've got another plate I can do, but the way that the land of the actual, before it like attaches the water, goes up kind of high, I can run a bunch up that way and kind of cut back on the water. But all I have of these dark blue plates are right here, and I don't have that many. I just hate to, whatever number I need to order, like enough to be done with it. I won't have enough time before Brick Fair to order and then be like, oh, well, I need more. Which is one of the reasons why I was kind of wanting to get this done tonight or tomorrow. That way, if I had to place an order, it can be done tomorrow, and I still have the 2 weeks to get it here. Because Lego does some wonky crap when it comes to ordering stuff. They really pissed me off this year, the start of this year with the Bardings. I ordered all those Bardings, and then apparently so did everyone else in America, and they just didn't mind to put they were on back order on the website. It took me like 4 months to get those, and like a couple weeks later, I ordered a huge set of huge order of bricks for the castle, and then didn't really get any kind of confirmation that anything that was saying anything was wrong. So I was just expecting everything to be shipping normal. The tracking information kept saying it wasn't working, so I finally messaged Lego after like 7 days. I was like, hey, I put in a huge order. Everything was bestseller. I don't really know what's going on. Is there a way you can tell me, where everything's at? And they were like, "Oh, well, we're out of those 1x4s." I was like, "Well, you didn't say that in the thing. Is there a way that I can like switch them out to get something else?" And the lady was like, "No, but I'll tell you what I can do." And they ended up, which I'm not gonna say they didn't do anything at all, but they ended up hooking me up with some another order of 1x4s that I still have yet to receive either one of them. So I don't really know what good that did. And then 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, or whenever it was before I was going to Brick Universe, I placed an order for some pieces I needed for Brick Universe. I done it like 2 weeks in time. Once again, tracking different work. I asked them what was going on, and they were like, "Oh, well, a carrier that we don't normally work with picked them up, and it's going to be, 10 to 12 days." And I was like, "Well, then why do y'all advertise on y'all's website? The best sellers ship 3 to 5." But luckily, I ended up getting everything that I needed, which was a good thing. I do think that I'm probably going to have to put in an order. I just don't know what. That's the hardest thing about building a mock is you always seem to be in some kind of time crunch for a convention. And then if you're not, you'll come up with an idea that'll put you in a time crunch. And what do you do in a position that you need pieces but aren't able to exactly get them? That is a big thing for me. I don't know how many other people deal with that. Building sets is easier, but building mocks is definitely cooler. Trevor, when are you going to get into building a mock? Are you going to put down after the Subaru and start building you a castle? Are you going to be after the Subaru, or are you on punishment for the rest of the year? You're like date nights every Friday and roses every Thursday. I know that it definitely is not going the exact way we intended it to. I do believe in the end it would be better. Yeah, doing a project like that, I don't know. This will be the first big one I've done. Why is this popping up? But I know that from my own experience in my own cars that it's always, if you think it's going to cost $200, it's going to cost $1,000. If you think it's going to cost $1,000, it's going to cost 10 grand. Cars have a funny way of doing that. Wayne, are you doing something military? I really like, me and a buddy, he's in my lug. I'm pretty sure his whole setup is still together. And I really want to do like a huge video on it. The only thing is he doesn't like to talk, so I don't know how I can ever do like the mock showcase on him. But he wanted to build a World War II mock, and we talked about it for the longest time. And he was pretty much going to do a section, and I was going to do a section. And he waited till I started the castle, so I like designed everything in studio, and he went ahead with it and just kind of like bought like the pieces for my section and done it himself. And I really hope he has it there set up. But I would love to do something like World War II wise. I have all these planes and tanks that I would love to put in a mock somehow. I need to get back into doing that. I still have like, God, 7 or 8 Brickmania kits that I need to finish buying like some pieces for. I know I've got behind me, I think I'm missing like 30 pieces to do the Sherman, or not the Sherman, sorry, the Patton. And then the other Patton that has like the yellow face printed on the front of it. I need the yellow pieces for it, and I'll have that ready. I've got both MIGs. The bag started for those pieces. I need to finish. See you later, Richie. I'm not sure. I have some ideas, but nothing I want to share right now. If I did a military mock, I'd do an Operation Neptune Spear mock since I have a Ghost Hawk and a bunch of SEALs. Yeah, I hate that. That's one of the biggest things, Trevor, is when you're it seems like any kind of advancement that life gives you, there's still some kind of setback. I know Wayne's going through some crap right now too, but like it's never easy. I was talking to Haley about that tonight. I'm a firm believer in that iPhone likes to mess with you once your phone gets to a certain age. I know they got sued for it a while ago for like a battery deterioration type thing, but I've not had a problem with my phone at all. And I have I have an 11 or a 12, and I kept contemplating about buying a phone. And the only thing about iPhones is, if you're a true iPhone person, you're going to hate me for saying this, but they come out every year. They're like $1,200, and there's not much difference between them. But I really wanted a new one, and I put it off. And now my phone's battery has started like dying really quick, and it's constantly doing this thing where if I start texting, it won't start typing, and then all of a sudden it'll like speed to catch up. I thought it might have something to do with my memory, because I did have like 1,200 photos on my phone. So I took everything off my phone and deleted it down to like 200, and now it's still doing it. But I'll be off the road and working from home, so that helps me out with the doghouse with the wife. Yeah, the programmed obsolescence. That's I don't know. I know that they can do it, and I know that it's out there, and I know that when they keep telling you to do those updates, that's like the worst thing about it. Oh, Wayne, I will tell you that tomorrow night I will be Trevor, I guess you can hear this out too. Tomorrow night I have to do the Good Morning Brickworld meeting, but after that I normally do a live stream that isn't live, and it's pretty much like a hangout free for all. You can say whatever you want, do whatever you want. It's not recorded or anything else, and there's no chance of it ever being like online or monetized or anything else that I do. And I'll probably end up doing one tomorrow just to I guess motivate me to get this done a little faster. Because like I said, I'm gonna stay down here tonight till I get this done. And then hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to come down and finish the land. And I've got another plate over there that already has the actual water on it. I just have to pull it up and kind of redesign it like I did with these. But I can definitely send y'all a link if y'all want to come on. I don't know. Usually the Good Morning Brickworld meeting is at 9, so it would be sometime after that. I've already normally like 8 by then. So it's usually whenever after that I just decide to turn on the computer. If I know people are waiting, like Dominique, so I think I can have up to like 9 people in here, something like that, 10 people. And Dominique's one of the ones that come in, and I know he will since he's trying to finish his mock for Saturday, because he is coming in Saturday morning versus coming in Friday night. And I'll be there Friday night to help them set up and everything. But a lot of my, I guess, setup will be working with my camera and everything, trying to get people's stuff done. So I guess if you need a time, I'm assuming sometime around like 10:30, 11. I mean, sorry, 9:30, 10. It'll I need to I know this sounds stupid because I'm really not making the money off of YouTube that like matters yet, but I really would like to be where I could take a day off of work every week to get caught up on everything I need to do, because I've got a faction video that I've started creating. I've got all the pictures edited for it. I got all the text and everything edited for it, and I've got a script wrote. I just need to sit down and film it. And then once I film it, it takes like another 2 to 3 hours to edit, like the good stuff in, and then to export it and double check it and everything else normally takes about another 2 to 3 hours. And then I have sometime in the next couple days, which is going to be hard to do because of the show this weekend. I have to get a video for the castle ready, which might be a little easier than I think, because I can end up doing it Sunday night when I get back, or Monday night. But usually it's me. Chef comes in it sometimes. Harold doesn't really go in there, which I don't think I've ever even asked him to. It's really just people that like to hang out, talk shit. Tried to get some of the Bricklink dealers in there one time. I like to get Gene in there because I won't do it on the stream, but on there I'll talk a lot of crap to Gene about his prices, just because I can. So let me know if you would like an invite in, Wayne. I can get Hive on there sometimes. Hive's always funny to get going, of course. I haven't had him on there though since we've started Good Morning Brick World. And then I know last Friday I did a stream with Brick Babe. She decided to do a YouTube stream, so I had to see if I could get her to figure out how to use StreamYard. So hopefully I can get all these videos done. One of the things, Wayne, that I've been talking to Hive about is for Good Morning Brick World. I'm going to start a small, like 10-minute segment that's a pre-recorded video. That way I can just throw it up and it not be like something to ramble on about to get us off track. But it's going to be a showcase showing people's mocks and their creations, and maybe like an interview of like them talking about it, because Good Morning Brick World has not yet had somebody that really is a mock builder hosting or co-hosting or whatever you want to call it. So me and Hype talked about that being a thing. Which I think is a good idea. I'm not a huge, like, I love Lego sets just because of the simplicity of them. But at the same time, I don't like the simplicity of them. I would rather them be a little difficult. I would rather them be bigger. But of course, everyone knows the bigger you do a set, the more money it costs. I've answered the question so many times about how much money I've had in the castle. Truthfully, honestly, I really don't know. I had to sit down last night for insurance. Not for insurance, for tax purposes, and write down all the receipts I've done this year for Bricklink, and it's actually a lot less than I thought it would be, but it's still quite a big chunk of money. And then with the spotlight segment, Wayne, I could do like a I don't know. I've kind of, so since I have the availability to have memberships now, it's kind of weird. I don't want to exactly throw on there a bunch of stuff on Good Morning Brick World to take away from what they've already had. And I also don't want to take away from anything that I could like have in my channel, I guess. One of the things I was going to start doing was like having instructions on there of certain stuff. Like there's been so many people that have asked me how I built the ballistas I have. But I kind of don't want to put that stuff on Good Morning Brick World. Like, I'd rather do the instructions and stuff on my stream and my channel. So there'll probably be some stuff coming up about like instructions for the members. So I don't know if I'm going to do like any kind of spotlights like that, really. It'd just be like telling about other people's mocks. I want Domini to be one of the first ones just because his would be such a good example, because he's not a big YouTube guy, but he has amazing killer builds that he uses tons of lights and effects. And I mean, he's got a freaking, I always say this, but he's got a whole drive-in movie theater with a screen that actually plays movies. All of his lights work in sequence, and if they work just like they do in real life. So if a stoplight turns red on one corner, on the other side of the road, it turns green. He has it. He has everything done very well with timers and all that jazz. Well, I have finished this guy, so I think I'm going to head off. I'll come down here tomorrow night and finish running this green as far as I can. But for the castle itself, nothing. The castle is done, but there's 35 base plates that go in front of the castle that have water in a village. I've got 7 of them complete. I think when this water is done, I'll have about 23 of them left. So I still have 23 base plates to go, but now mind you, it's going to be a lot easier because it's not a big castle. It's just houses and stuff for villages, which I already have. I need to order some more dark bluish gray and light bluish gray masonry bricks, but all the other colors I'm using I pretty much have. I'm going to buy all new white pieces. That way they look white. But I still have quite a bit of ways to go. I'm not fully out there yet. See how much I can. I don't really know. I've got a huge jousting area which has no masonry bricks in it except for white ones, and I have those. I've got 3 houses designed, and the houses are what use the light bluish gray and the dark bluish gray. But I don't think it's enough to really like matter. It'll be a small amount. And yeah, it's already big, but it can always be better. I know I'm kind of dumb about it. There's a lot of people that would have just been okay with the castle, but of course I can't do that for some stupid reason. Where is the piece that I need? Or at least the piece I can use. That can go there. This I can send up that way. This technically I can bring down. Need a So I'm assuming it'll be somewhere to answer your question the right way. I'm gonna probably order 100 of them, and that should be fine. I shouldn't need any more. And also 100 of them won't break the bank. Could have swore I had 1x2s in dark green. And I cannot find them anywhere. And I actually know that I have. Here they are. That's pretty much what I do, Trevor. I'm not gonna lie. Very hard to know exactly what I need. And with these dark greens, the hardest thing is like it's like with these tans. The tan wedge pieces are so expensive. I just work with what I can get versus spending a crazy amount per piece. But guys, I'm gonna head out. Thank y'all for hanging out. I'll hit y'all with some links tomorrow. Hit me up on Instagram if you would like a link. But take it easy. Peace.